Yo, I can hear you. It says we're live. I don't know if we is, though. See on the computer here if it says that we're live. Or whatever. Chat, if you see us, tell us. Katie Long says, hey guys, that must mean we are live. What the fuck is up, everybody? Hey, hang on, I gotta play the intro. Ready? Shit. I'm in Delaware. How the hell's it going, everybody? Happy Friday night to all of you. It's the time on Friday nights where we get together and we party and we don't give a damn what's going on in the world. Jay got sucked into a UFO. The suck zone. What's up, Mike Stepp? What's up, Mike White? DJ Mexicano de Texas. Ashley Pendleton, Nick, Tracy, Mr. Movie Buff, Chi-Town Horror, Luke. I think Jay just fell over. Luke Stoltz, Daniel Combs, Nobody, Candace. I'm not saying you're nobody, Candace. The guy in front of you, his name is Nobody. We love you too, bro. What's up, Greg Harris? General Hot Pizza. He says, I'm a Tupperware. I don't know what that means, but I like it, Jim. Anthony Lakitch. Yeah, dude, it sounded like you fell into a book of matches. Oh, no. That's not good, Jim. Oh, you sound like your head's in a pillowcase. I don't know what's going on. We're trying to figure out the sound. We're having a couple sound issues, guys. But we might get it sorted. If we don't, we'll make the best of it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Bucky Olivia Barnes says, I'm a little biscuit girl. That means it's her first time here. And guys, by the way, if it is your first time here on Friday Night Fights, partying with us on the live stream, you got to say, I'm a little biscuit boy or I'm a little biscuit girl because we're just fucking weird. We like biscuits and gravies. It's my favorite breakfast choice, by the way, biscuits and gravy. It's so good. So good. You don't not touch. You will not go touch it. You will not go to. I can hear you. Yeah, Carolina says they can't hear you. Can you guys not hear Jay at all right now? Nobody's a little biscuit girl. Sean Cooper's biscuits. Bobby's biscuits. Candace said, y'all's hair is looking fresh tonight. I haven't seen anybody else say that they can't hear you, so maybe... Can you guys hear Jay now? Thank you, Tiffany. She says, have you guys ever watched The Howling 2 and Queen of the Damned? I've never watched neither of those movies, nay, says I. But I want to watch The Howling 2. Never been that much interested in Queen of the Damned, but I appreciate it, Tiffany. Okay, no, nobody can hear you, man. You must be on a different frequency. No, it's all good on here, man. My mic's picking you up. I can see it moving when you talk. Okay, yeah. Jay, I know you guys can't hear Jay, but he's switching to a different headset. We gonna get it fixed. We gonna get it fixed. You guys could hear Jay at first, though, right? You could hear him at first. Someone let me know that, so we can make sure that we're all good with that part of it. Let me know if you could hear Jay at all. That way I know if it's something I need to fix or not. Mike Armstrong said, say something. What's up, Ashley? She said no. Oh, Anthony said you could hear you first. Okay, so that means that it's not the OBS, at least. That's good. Sean, I don't know what a CAC is. I'll take it, though. Can you guys hear Jay now? Thank you, Troy. Appreciate it, brother. Johnny Davis is a little wiener boy. Little wiener boy. Thanks, Lee. Lee. Talking about my friend Lee. Yeah, I know Jay's Silent Bob right now, but he's working on it. Boom, 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 boom. I have stolen his power to speak. And now I can be the star of the show. And no one can hear him talk. I'm kidding. I didn't do that. Efrain, thanks, buddy. He says, Mike's background looks like everyone in the chat trying to touch his naughty places. Get away. I'm like Puff Daddy in that Godzilla video. Like, these hoes off me. These hoes. Trying to touch me. Hoes. You guys remember the Godzilla Puff Daddy video? I think it's weird because, like, can you hear me now, Jay? Oh, yeah, that's weird. It's okay. We can get it fixed, man. We can hang out and shoot the poop till you get it. Mm-hmm. I can hear you. Yeah, Come With Me was the name of the song, Hackers Chuck. That was actually not that bad of a song with the Jimmy Page in the background. You know, the down, 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 down. That's not what it sounded like. Actually, I think I went into the other Puff Daddy song, the We Ain't Down, Don't Going Nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Mercurial, the one where he ruined Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. That was the one. If you guys are just joining us, Jay's trying to work out some audio issues. So we're just shooting the poop at the moment. You can hear me now? Can you guys hear Jay now? Yeah, I can hear you. I just asked the chat if they could hear you. I don't think they can, or somebody probably would have said something by now. But there is a delay, though, so give it a second. Okay, no, they still can't hear you. You sound better now. That might be the trick, I think. Give it a second, because there's a delay. Don't touch anything just yet. Can you guys hear Jay now? No, give it a second. There's a delay. Sean Tubby, thanks, man. He says, when I come to K-My, me and Mike and Taco Bell equals awesomeness. Yeah, we're going to poop together, too. We're going to hold hands after we eat the Taco Bell, and we're going to poop. No, I still can't hear you. All right, let me see. Hang on. Let me see if I can, one sec. Let me see if I can, it'll keep the chat going. Let me see if I can call you right back on it, okay? I'll hang up and call you back. I don't know if that'll do anything or not, but we can try it. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's me in meeting for all. Okay, actually, you leave the meeting on Zoom. Go on there and leave the meeting, and then re-enter it. Because if I end it, it'll end the whole thing. Let's see if that works. It's just me here alone, Steven. Hopefully, when Jay comes back, we'll have this shit worked. I don't know. Anybody use Zoom? Anybody have this problem before? It's our first time trying to use Zoom, so I don't know if it's that. It worked earlier, so I don't think it's that. But we just Afro Will said Jay is an audio slave. That's funny as fuck. Let's see. Oh no, I'm frozen. I'm frozen in time. Okay, there's that part. Got that part fixed. Let me see. Give me one sec, guys. I'm looking at the audio settings on here to see if there's anything I can do. No, it doesn't look like it's anything on this end. We'll get it fixed, guys. I promise we will. If nothing else, we'll have to stop this, switch to Skype, and do a callback on it. But one way or another, we will make it to the top, Stephen. We will make it to the mountaintop, and we will rule. I'm not frozen now, though, right? Watch this, guys. Just fucked with your mind. Music Man, my vacation was wonderful, man. It was a good time. Some time alone with the kids in the middle of nowheres. And partied our fucking faces off. No, we didn't. We family partied our faces on. Jay, I can see you. Can I hear you, though? Speak to me, sir. You can't hear me, can you? I can hear you. I don't because it shows me right in the corner. If you're on mute, it shows it. Yeah, you are not on mute because I just now muted you and asked to unmute. I asked to unmute you. Apparently I had to ask to. You see anything? Did anything pop up? I'm clicking ask to unmute. Nothing's happening. Click the thing. I can't hear you. There you go. Okay. Maybe that was the one. I don't know. Can you guys hear Jay now? Dean Tricky. Thanks, Dean. Appreciate it, man. He said, could Jay just learn sign language real quick? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Someone said yes. I don't know if that means that they can hear you or not. Can you guys hear you? Anthony says he is really low. That means that they can hear you, I think. Say something, Jay. Yeah, I can hear you fine, so.
It's something fucking weird with Zoom, man. It's gotta be.
I just tried something, so tell me.
Check to see if the mic you're using is selected as your default device on your volume settings.
Okay. All right, I got a plan. Guys. Don't worry. I'm going to fix it right now. Let me call you on Skype. All right, I'll call you on Skype and we'll get it fixed. Guys, oh, no, someone said there he was. Anthony said there he was. Mike White Jr. said, Jay, take your willy off the mute button. I love you guys. Thanks, Mike.
So big.
They can hear you, Jay. They can hear you. They can hear you.
What?
Yeah, they said low sound, low sound. Hang on. Try this. Talk to me, Jay.
Hello, 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 hello.
I think we fixed it.
Vinny's, was it? Would you have me turn down or something?
We did it. I think we fixed you. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, did you have me turn down?
My desktop audio was down. I turned it up, but apparently you're still low.
Hang on. We can hear you just. Yeah, Vinny said we can hear you just very low.
Okay, hang on one sec. Let me get this fixed.
Yeah, he said now working now. I mean, that's what Vinny just said.
All right, let me see if I can fix this. They said it's fixed. Good. Is it still low? Okay, this keeps saying raise the volume. Let me see how I can fix that real quick.
Okay.
Oh, let's see.
We're like two monkeys beating a rock against a computer. It's like, how it work? Why won't you work? Vinny says I'm fine now. This crazy miner says he's kind of low, but it's okay. A little louder.
Say something, Jay. Okay, that didn't do it. I just fucked my shit up. Hang on.
Oh, man. Poop.
We're going to get it, guys. I promise. We're going to make it cool again, Steven.
Sorry, guys. It's new with us for Zoom on a stream, so.
All right. Oh, someone said it's good now. I wouldn't touch it. They said they can hear you perfect now. Can you guys hear Jay good? I need the okay now. Is Jay, does he sound good? Is he clear? Speak to me, Jay. Yeah, spit some bars.
Huh? Oh, can you hear my mic? It's not like I'm like, I don't know. I think everybody. Tomo Gacho says, no, Jay, it's two monkeys trying to understand the complexity of using a microwave. I mean, either way can work.
We're perfect. Okay, we're perfect. Yeah! We fucking did it! We came together. We crossed the streams, and now we're slapping buttholes. We're slapping buttholes, guys.
For life.
Yeah, Thor was drinking water, and that shit scared me, but we're good now. We're good. Jay, welcome to the chat.
Thank you. Like I've been out. It's like I was a ghost for real. It's like so this is what it's like on the other side. I was basically your Patrick Swayze, and you were my Whoopi Goldberg in the movie Ghost.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was your Sam.
It's our first time using Zoom on a live stream, so it had to have some shit to do with it. I don't know what it was still, but I think we figured it out. But yeah, I know it took us 15 minutes. I'm sorry, okay? We're doing our best here. You do this fucking job, okay? I fucking quit. No, we're okay.
Game for it says you were trolling. So Mike was trolling, dude.
Yeah, I was fucking with you the whole time, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Good.
I wouldn't do that to you, Steven.
It's the spice of life.
All right.
It's the spice of life.
It's Friday night and the feeling's right. What is here on the west side? So I reached for my 4D and I turned it up. No.
The driver took the keys to me truck.
But Friday Night Fights, guys. Here we go. We're going to party like we mean it in our buttholes. And what we're going to do tonight is werewolves versus vampires. Let me try to do this and see if it doesn't fuck everything up in the native Ganji lands. But this is tonight's bracketeer. Tonight. It's the end of a 4-week trip, guys, that we're on together. The end of a 4-week trip. We started with werewolves, or we started with vampires, then we did werewolves, then I was on vacation, and now we finish it. We come to the circle, Jim.
Yes.
We've taken the last 4 of the vampire movies and the last 4 of the werewolf movies, and now we're going to fucking put them together and make them fuck. It's going to be lovely. My first name is James Mizzy. Yes, that is true. I have 2 first names. It's very strange. But yeah, so is Courtney here? Who's counting tonight?
Yeah, Courtney's here.
I haven't seen Vanessa in the chat tonight. Do we not have a Vanessa?
I saw Vanessa earlier. She's in there.
I missed you, my darling. There you are. Yeah, I see you there. Okay, so I guess Vanessa's counting tonight. This is Vinny's fucking idea. I'm kidding. I know he has to work. But, again, is anybody new here? If you're new here, you got to say, I'm a little biscuit boy or girl in the chat so that we can call you out and make people touch your wiener or butt. Because you have to have either a wiener or a butt. You can't have both.
Yeah.
And that's not my rule.
It's called a hermaphrodite. You can have both.
You can only have a wiener or a butt. You can't have anything else. That's where babies come from, Jay. They come from butts.
You've never seen the Island of Dr. Moreau, sir. Val Kilmer says different.
You've never seen the Island of this dick.
No, that was Ghost in Darkness.
I thought it was a small child behind me, but it was just the dog. We're okay. I didn't ruin her future. Intel Wild, thanks, man. He says, I don't like Jay on the left. Can you please switch it? No, goddammit. No, I can't. I'm not fucking with anything.
I saw it. I swear. I thought it was, I don't like Jay. Can you switch that?
It's like that Blink-182 live. There's someone's like, you need to get a new guitar. He's like, I need to get a new guitar player. It's not the guitar. But
yes, but I do not believe that we need guitars until we get Eddie Van Halen.
By the way, guys, we did the review for Bill and Ted today, so check that out if you haven't. But what little biscuit boys we got in this motherfucker on this Friday Eve? I'm looking for biscuit boys. Eugene Johnson's a little biscuit boy. You little biscuit boy fuck. He's new tonight, so everybody just be very gentle on his butthole, okay?
Yeah, it's exactly, dude. You sound like you're leading a gang in jail. Like, you little fucking biscuit boy, bend over and let me see if you've been brushing your teeth.
Fresh fish, yeah. These guys over here, they broke my leg and my jaw. But Eugene Johnson's new. Welcome, dude. I hope you have fun tonight. Nick Antonelli likes biscuits, but I believe Nick's been here before. Bobby X is a little biscuit boy. Welcome, Bobby X. And Stadium Shatner says, sexy, oily saxophone solo, baby. I wish I had a saxophone. I'd break that shit out right now all over your faces.
You gotta have a chain necklace to do it, though. You're not worthy of it without a chain necklace.
Or that body that he has. But, I mean...
Yeah, rocket body.
I did play saxophone in middle school. I don't know if you know that about me, but I literally never learned it, though. I just made horse noises. I would just blow. Trombone. You did not, you fuck. I would just go...
I did. I would be like... 6th grade. Yeah, I played trombone for real. 6th grade, I learned Louie, and then I quit because that teacher was mean. That teacher was mean as fuck. I was like, I'm not into this shit.
I think her name was Miss Trish or some shit. She was mean as hell. Like
mean.
we went on the competitive trips and everything. And literally, when we would go to like the competitive trips in like Gatlinburg or wherever it was, she would come up to me and be like, Mike, can you just pretend you're playing? And like not actually play. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever you say, lady. Can I just sit this practice out? But James Barnes,
I quit just because she singled me out in class one time and was just like, "Are you gonna participate with the band, or are you just gonna sit there playing the one song that you know?" Like, I don't know how to play anything else. The three things that go boop. Louie Louie, that's all I know. You not taught me shit because your favorites are in front, bitch.
Dude, she was the worst. She would do that shit to me, and I would just take my reed off because saxophones have this little wooden reed on it, and I would just break it and go, "Hey, I can't play today. I have a broken reed." And she'd be like, "Just sit over there." Fine, thanks. Appreciate it.
It's always bad when you have a broken reed. Viagra is calling.
James Barnes is a little biscuit boy. Welcome, myself. Welcome, my sir. Welcome to the party. And we got a wrestle recap. Some big old biscuit boy. He's got a big fucking biscuit. He's got a big fucking biscuit. You don't want to know. You don't want to get inside of his biscuit's mean, and his biscuit's soft, and it's mean and it's soft, and it's both of those things. Yeah. You can be both of those things if you want to. Red Dead Redemption.
We're in grapes. This is like, what's that fucking movie? You got a pretty mouth.
Michael Girallo's little biscuit boy. Welcome, Michael. Awesome to see new people here. Carrie Crownless is a biscuit babe. That's crazy. I can't believe this is your first one. Carrie, welcome. Chucky and Stewie, little biscuit boys. Little fucking biscuit boys. Johnny Utah, I love that name, man. Just a small town.
Like that old man that's waiting outside a Cracker Barrel for his fucking table to be ready.
I need my
goddamn table ready yet? I've been playing checkers all goddamn morning.
I want my butters and my jams. I like my jellies.
What time y'all stop serving pancakes?
I want that shit so bad. Sean Boatwright, thanks, man. He said Scream 5 just announced release date on Twitter. I thought they already announced the release date. What the fuck is that? Oh, I guess they just said 2021 or whatever it was. That's good to know, Sean. Thanks, bro. All right, who's ready to do this shit? Who wants to get inside of me? I mean, who wants to get inside of this bracket? And me.
On option 2, a lot of people. On option 1, I mean, there's some biscuit people that would like it.
Yeah. Did I say one finger? I meant 2.
What the fuck?
What?
Okay, yeah, you go.
Who we got?
Nothing.
All right. If you guys are ready to do the count for you new people here, I'm going to pull it up again. And this is how we do things, okay? Pay attention very closely, class. The way we're doing this is we'll start with an American Werewolf in London versus Blade. Now, the way we do it is you will either pick number 1, and don't do it yet. Don't do it until we say the call sign, which we'll give in a second. But when we give the call sign, you're going to press either number 1. Which movie do you like better? Number 1 for American Werewolf in London? Yeah.
Number 2 for Duty.
Exactly. Number 1 for American Werewolf in London, or press number 2 for Blade. When I give the call sign, ooh, yeah, you like it dirty? When I say, ooh, yeah, you like it dirty, that's when you're going to press number 2 for American Werewolf in London, or press number 2 for Blade. Number 1 for American Werewolf in London, and number 2 for Blade, goddammit. And do not vote more than once, because if you do, none of your votes will count. And when I say stop voting, you all gotta stop voting. No more votes after I say stop voting. By
the way, I do want to point out that Courtney and Vinny are going to be counting, and they are going to be counting the testicle hairs on every werewolf.
Oh, Courtney's here? So I mean, Vinny's here too?
Well, I'm not Vinny. I'm sorry. He meant Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
I think he meant Vanessa.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check, but I don't want to give the credit to. Hold on.
Yeah, it's Vanessa.
Okay,
she just said it right.
Okay. I saw a V and I was like, oh.
All right. So here we go, guys. Oh yeah, you like it dirty? Vote number 1 for American Werewolf, or vote number 2 for Blade. Starting now.
Oh shit! I swear to God, dude. Like, it is like the craziest, like fucked up, like audio problems. Like, I'm not getting everything right. I feel like it's my first day at goddamn high school and my trapper keeper's fucking spilling my papers everywhere when I walk in. And I look like an asshole. He's like, look at that new kid, that new asshole. Vinny. It's Vinny. Courtney said it's Vinny.
Oh, it is Vinny. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So many people like to do it in the darkness.
You know what? I got to go with American Werewolf in London. I mean, it is a classic. It's for a reason. It's got one of the best werewolf transformations ever, period. But Blade is so fucking badass, dude. Like, I mean, Blade is like one of the best Marvel adapted properties they ever had, and no one ever gives it the fucking credit like it's due. I mean, Wesley Snipes was a goddamn leather god, all right? And he whooped up some blood gods' asses.
He did.
And he fucking did it on his own. Oh, he had Whistler, and he had that one chick, but it was really just him.
And he smiled and made weird noises like,
Yeah, and he had some great Ray-Bans. and you know, he's like, and Whistler, yeah, he's like, he makes the weapons, I use them. Fuck yeah. But yeah, it's got to be American Werewolf in London. I mean, I got to pick it. Even though I would like to see, it would be cool to see Blade whoop that ass, like he whooped Deacon Frost's ass and come out on top. But I know it's not reality.
Yeah. Wait, though. Here's my Blade impersonation.
You sound like Van Damme taking a dump in Bloodsport.
I like killing vampires. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm very sorry, everybody. But no, I go American Werewolf in London too. Because I mean I love Blade just as much as you do, but it's more of a classic. It's more of a classic. It's more important to film history. But I wouldn't blame anybody for picking Blade here because
in a different circumstance I would do it too. I'd just be in the back like putting that one particular bubble, marking it off, and be like, yeah no one's gonna know. Yeah. It's supposed to be anonymous.
No, we're not supposed to see a pole ocean met the sky, although I love your name. Basically, two people, Courtney and Vinny, are counting up the votes right now. Tomo says I look constipated.
I said you look like Van Damme taking a dump.
They're counting the votes right now that you guys do up until I say stop voting, which I'm going to say right now, stop voting. It looks like everybody's voted. So stop voting, and they count them up, and that's how it works. And then they let us know here in a second once they've tallied them up.
Hey, you want to hear something weirdly? Well, that has nothing to do with the vote, but check this out, dude. Do you know the
I'm
guy
gay.
I love Dick since 1975.
Sure.
I say that every time.
I know.
But anyway, because Mike loves it and he's just trying to project.
I'm not tired of it yet.
I know.
It's still funny to me. What?
All right. So in the Crow movie when they had to digitize that stunt double's face for Brandon Lee when he died. Do you know that fucking guy, that stunt double that they used toward the end of the film for the climactic fight, that he wound up becoming the director of the John Wick series?
What?
I know. I was fucking shocked too. I don't know who put that. I think Snyder, Chris Snyder from Facebook posted that on Facebook earlier today. I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking crazy.
So the guy who replaced him,
that was the stunt double for Brandon Lee,
is one of the directors of John Wick.
He is. Yeah, he was the director of the John Wick.
Well, they're brothers that do it. So
well, yeah, but he's one of them.
That's crazy, dude.
And then apparently also what's his name? Kurt Angle is the uncle of John Bernthal.
Huh, that makes sense. I can see that.
Well, I think he married into his family, or what John Bernthal did, but it's so fucking crazy what the more you know. ABC.
You got it. That goes to show you guys. I have no fist. Watch this. My arm is gone. Jesus Christ. No, but that goes to show you, man. You just gotta put yourself out there. One day you're subbing for Brandon Lee after a horrible accident. Next thing you know, you're directing one of the badass action movies of the past 20 years. You gotta put yourself out there. Sam
Shatner said that. He's like, I was that stunt double.
It was I.
It was me.
It was like Jim Carrey and Liar Liar. It was me.
It was I. Not him.
That's fucking dope.
Number one important says Mike's hand disappeared for a second. Oh, yeah, he was demonstrating something.
It was in a butt.
Yeah. It was Crisco'd up.
It was Crisco'd up. You guys want to see something cool? Never mind. No, here it comes. Ready for it? Look, I'm Green Lantern.
That's cool. I like that. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I know, maybe we'll have one of those. Maybe we'll have an underappreciated movies from like Marvel and DC. I liked Green Lantern for what it was. I think, like the suit was atrocious. I fucking hated that they wanted to show off his amazing bod. I mean, he has an amazing body.
Yeah,
but
should have given it to him.
The suit was garbage. The story was kind of all over the place, but for what it was, I still kind of enjoyed it. I think it gets undeserved hate.
I enjoyed the shit out of that movie, dude. I like it. I thought the villain was cool looking. I thought it was scary. The villain was scary, like what he could do.
Yeah, Parallax. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was rad. I thought that the mask was stupid. The mask was dumb as hell. Like, look at him and tell me, like, if that guy walked up to you in the street right now and it's like, I'm Green Lantern, I'm like, no, you're not. You're Ryan fucking Reynolds. You're Ryan Reynolds. He was
a backup singer a very good-looking backup singer for Marilyn Manson with those contacts.
Buster's just buried his fucking head. He
He just freaks the fuck out. And he knocked up.
Dude, that broke. It sounded like glass.
No, that shit's fucking made by adamantium Wolverine claws. It's not gonna break.
See, we fucking baited you guys. You guys thought you were here for Friday Night Fights. This is actually host 2. We're doing right now.
Buster, calm down. Jesus, he only did one line of coke and he's acting like he's never done it before.
You just sprinkle a little bit and it's kibbles a bit. So just watch him go crazy.
I like how his guilty face is like, what? I didn't do nothing wrong. The lamp shouldn't have been standing there.
This is fucking funny as shit.
I gotta make sure this is fucked up. God damn, this is like, did somebody put a goddamn curse on me from Louisiana voodoo days?
Actually, dude, that looks dope. The darkness back there, that looks better.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks badass. It looks like you're in a nightclub.
Well, it's kind of, I don't like the dark. It scares me. I look like I'm in a strip club and I'm waiting on my lap dance.
Sounds good, though. I'd be you.
All right, fine. I'll leave it off.
Mizzy said Green Lantern is poo. There's a lot of stuff that's poo about it, all right? I'm just saying I think it gets a bad rap all the way around. Dude, I rewatched X-Men Origins the other day. Now that's a piece of poo. The ending of that movie, God damn it! It was awful.
I love, I like certain elements of that movie a lot, but when you watch it back, it's pretty bad. But I don't know, man. I just like anything that I love when Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, period. So it's really hard not to.
I agree with that. I agree with that part of it too. Like I enjoy watching the movie. Like, I enjoy it. Yeah. But when you're watching it and Deadpool walks out and they fucking sew his mouth shut.
They fucking ruined that. They ruined that. Oh, God. Hey, Wade, I guess they finally got you a way to shut you up. It's like, shut your mouth. They say, fuck this up. By the way, so we've got the results in.
Sounds like it.
And 72, option 1.
Oh, man.
To 36, option 2.
71 to 30, closer than I would have thought.
72 to 36. So the werewolf has definitely left his scent all over Blade's blade.
American Werewolf in London is the first winner of the night. It was a good party. No, it wasn't.
That's one of my favorite scenes. Age of Ultron might have been a mediocre turd, but that was one of the best parts at the beginning. It's like, good talk, fellas. No, it wasn't.
So American Werewolf wins pretty handily, but it didn't blow that shit out like I did the toilet earlier. But Intel Wild says that changing background thing is cool, Mike. How are you doing that? Well, sir, I'm a magician, and I went to a magician school. And what you're actually seeing right now is me bent over, spreading my butt cheeks, and slapping.
Yeah, it looks like a ghost is fucking you.
Yeah, I'm just slapping.
Like the ghost is fucking you.
I'm slapping a pancake on my butthole right now, but you guys don't know because I've got you under a spell. No, it's just a thing on Zoom that they do. It's pretty cool. But thanks, Intel. I appreciate it. Logan Hennessy, thanks, man. I like your name. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Logan Hennessy.
Yeah, it just makes me want to drink some Hennessy.
I never had it before, actually. It's the only alcohol I have not tried. What did you just do? I felt like a doctor was coming at me with his finger. Oh, okay. He says, hey, guys, I really enjoyed watching your live videos the last couple months, but I really just wish you would die in a fire.
Yeah, we're working on it. Look, if any indicator tonight with all this bad fucking luck that I'm having, next thing I'm going to fucking spontaneous combust and be like, well, it's fucking Friday.
I'm kidding. He said, hey, guys, I really enjoyed watching your live videos the past couple months. My chair, I didn't fart. That was my chair watching.
No, you farted.
Listen, own it. No, listen really closely. Everybody quiet. Gypsy Warsh. Everybody listen.
Yeah, I think you're just farting.
It's my chair. He says, but it'll be a while before I can hang out again. I work at a small theater in Alliance, Ohio, and we just reopened tonight. Yes! This is good, sir! We'll miss you. But this is fucking wonderful, man.
Good one, man.
I'm very happy to see theaters reopening with the right safety requirements, and I hope you stay safe, and I'm glad that you got to get back to work, man. That's fucking dope as shit.
That's awesome, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Motherfucker. Carrie Crownless says, Jay, I put the vodka down for tonight, and I'm drinking Michelob Ultra for the first time, LOL. Now you need to watch Host. It's in the books. It's planned.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. I promise you that you will see me shit on camera for sure.
Yeah.
And that is gonna happen. I'm gonna waddle away like Penguin in fucking Batman Returns because my ass is gonna be full of poop in my panties. Because apparently it's supposed to be really fucking scary. So yeah, but I'm glad that you're choosing the superior light beer and not the rot gut. So that's good.
Hex Boom said he definitely farted. It's like in school when like you rub your foot over a pencil and it makes that you're like, dude, I didn't fart. They're like, yeah, you did. You farted.
That's the worst fucking. And your ears get real red. Well, my ears get real red when I get embarrassed, and you can't come. It's like, no, I didn't fucking fart. No, I didn't. And then by lunch, everybody in the whole fucking school and the middle school next door knows that you fucking farted.
You guys don't understand. If I wanted to fart, I would get on this chair and spread my butt cheeks and fart so deep into that camera that you would smell it. I have no shame. I fart on my wife all the time.
Smell like fucking burnt rubber and eggs.
I made scrambled eggs. All right, let's do round two. Who wants to do round two? Who's ready to get back into this bitch?
Wait a minute. Skilly Projector says, does Michelob come with a free tampon? Yes, actually, too. So make sure that you ask your mom about that.
That was a good one.
That's her favorite drink. Anyway.
He took your joke and he turned it around on you. And it
Who, me?
Yeah, because you always make it.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were talking about. I was like, you're supposed to be a bus son.
It's like in the James Bond movie when the little dude comes on. He's like, it's me, James, the author of all your pain.
You know what? I feel like an author of my own pain. I feel like fucking James Bond when he's taking that goddamn thing and that guy's hitting him up under the nuts.
General Hot Pizza said, Jay, the Crow poster or your ex? Jay would literally take a beating in the street over his ex. So that's pretty easy.
My ex, like, dude, yeah, I'd take a beating in the street and fuck the shit out of that. There'd be a little hole where Brandon Lee's picture is because I'd fuck it so much. I mean, basically, having sex with that Slatilla from the Skull Mountain was like having sex with a piece of paper with no personality or less personality. So it's kind of the same thing, I guess.
I know, I was there. But anyways.
You watched? Oh, yeah. I knew. Yeah. That's why it affected your sex life for 2 years.
It affected the world. That's why COVID happened. Dude, that's why COVID happened. We saw it. No, all right, let's do round 2, you fucking sphincters. Jonathan, man, thanks, man. He says, sing it loud, Mike. Sing it loud. Honest to God, anybody who knows where that came from, the children's show that I just sang that from, tell me, because that's a dope-ass kid show. Sing it loud.
Was that the Jake Gyllenhaal one?
No, that's like my kid watched it like religiously for a while. I can't remember. It's like the I can't remember the name. But he says, sing it loud, Mike. It's all right to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue or hold it against you. I know that you're leaving. You must have your reasons. He did the lyrics to Blink-182. That was fucking beautiful, Jonathan. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Robbie Cazile says Crow commentary. That'd be one of the good Patreons.
It's so weird that we've never done that commentary. I don't think we've even done a review for the Crow. That's so weird. I think it's because it's so special to us. We don't want to fuck it up. Everything has to be just right.
Dude,
if we fuck that up, it'll be like, sometimes when you fuck a review up, the Crow comes back. I don't know.
I was in the cabin and like all we had was DirecTV and like the Crow was on and I turned it on. I was like, MJ, my 10-year-old. I was like, watch this shit. I was like, this is a dope ass movie. And then I turned it on and it was the scene in the alleyway and Crow was being all badass. I was like, watch this. This is going to blow your fucking mind. And he was like, catching the knife and shit like that. But then he got to the part where he holds the dude down and he's like, a girl in a room. You raped her. And the guy was like, yeah, I shacked her pink ass until I was like, where's the fucking remote? I can't find it.
There's no censor. He didn't say that. What he meant was that he's going to take her out for Kentucky Fried Chicken and learn about things.
He ruined her pink wallpaper is what I'm trying to tell you. But anyways, okay, here we go. Anybody who's a parent's had that moment. It's like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. I do it often. All right.
I'm not even a parent, dude, but when Cody brings his kids over, my brother, and we'll be watching like a YouTube video, Cody and I, and you'll hear like, fuck her in the pussy. I'm like, what? And Cody'll be like, dude. I'm like, dude, I didn't know he was going to say that. What are you getting mad at me for? Like, I didn't make the fucking video.
All right, let's do round 2. Victims aren't we all? JT Customs. Well said, sir. Round 2. Another 1 seed versus a 4 seed. Can an upset happen? I say fuck no, but we'll do it anyways. The Lost Boys versus the Wolfman. Jay, what's the call sign going to be for this one?
Okay. The call sign is going to be, you like it the goods? You like it the goods.
All right, so when Jay says that, that's when you're going to vote. You're going to vote number 1 for the Lost Boys or number 2 for the Wolfman. Jay?
You like it the goods?
Start voting now. Vote number 1 right now for the Lost Boys or vote number 2 for the Wolfman 1941. And again, these are made out of the werewolf brackets.
I thought you could say made out of love.
And love. And chocolate. But they're made out of the werewolf brackets we did and the vampire. And the Wolfman 1941 did surprisingly well. I didn't love the movie, but it made it deep into the bracket. It made it to the final 4. So a lot of fucking ones. Oh my God.
I'm going to point out the fact that also, here's the thing. I know that I saw some of the comments earlier. The last time we did, I think the werewolf movies, someone's like, oh, it's kind of a shame because the werewolf movie never gets like the respect it deserves. It's a classic film and everybody just shits on it. I didn't shit on it. I think it's a good movie for sure. I've seen the classic. Everybody's seen the classic Universal monster movies for sure. I just feel like stacked up against such a modern masterpiece, like the Lost Boys. I mean, listen, my own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Fuck! Like, it's just too much. Like compared, it's not even the same. It's not, because the Lost Boys is a movie that was made in the 80s, I understand, and the Wolfman was made in the 40s. But I feel like the Lost Boys can hold up forever. And it was such a perfect movie that was captured, even in the 80s, that it's still relevant. It's got so many cool things and elements in it. I don't know. And one of the best, maybe the best vampire of all time in Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, I went back and I've seen the Universal monster movies. Bela Lugosi's vampire, or Dracula was, I thought, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I loved getting into that world. The Wolfman, I felt completely different against it. I did not enjoy it that much at all. And I understand why people love it so much. But it's one of those that never really settled for me. So to me, it's a very easy choice. It's Lost Boys.
Yeah.
It's classic. There's a million
and plus, you get
why.
the awesome sexiness of the saxophone player. You got a great song. You know, thou shalt not fall. I mean, you don't get any of that fucking shit from fucking the Wolfman, which again, I get. The Wolfman was 1941 or whatever, so it's hard for, you know, it doesn't, like, if they just broke out in fucking jazz singing or something, you're like, what's going on? Why is there that weird soundtrack going on?
Stop voting, everybody. I feel like we know who's going to win this one, but we'll go ahead and stop voting anyways.
Hey, Michael, how's the noodles?
They're in my butt.
They're maggots, bitch. They're maggots.
I still believe. Later on, I'll take off my
Plus, that
pants.
got played with Tina Turner.
Yeah, well, we talked about this in the last live stream, but I tried really hard to get Jay to go to a Tim Capello concert with me, but it was in a boathouse in Cincinnati.
He wouldn't go. A Holiday Inn in the lobby.
I was like, dude, let's just go and get fucked up and just wait for him to play the song.
I mean, it'd be cool, I guess. It's like, hey, are you guys checking into the Holiday Inn? And be like, no, I'm just watching Tim Capello that's playing the fucking sofa. I'm just watching him.
Intel Wild, thank you so much. He says, can I give a shout out to my buddy Michael Stapp in the chat room? Yeah, you can. Shout out to Michael Stapp. Michael, not Scott Stapp. With arms wide open.
My own prison.
Bringing my head on a Sunday morning. Bringing my head.
Lolly Tubi says, LOL, the sexy saxophone player is debatable. I'm not saying that he's like the hottest thing I've ever seen. I mean, he does look like a Van Damme villain that plays a saxophone, but at the same time, I mean, he had a good bod, dude.
He's like Shawn Michaels with musical talent. What more could you want?
You know what? He's like that guy at the very end of the magazine. It's like, hey, are you a skinny boy? You want to get pumped up? And he'd be the guy with a saxophone, like, hey, take 2 of these pills a week. And you're going to get plenty pumped up.
Jason K says, George's Lucy Pinder is a vampire in that B movie. Oh, and I missed your, hang on. I did see that one. It says, please review B movie strippers versus werewolves. That sounds like a fun-ass Friday night, Jason Case.
Yep.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I've never heard of that movie, but there's like Zombievers. It's about women's vaginas. I don't know. There's some crazy, wacky-ass movies out there.
Yeah, I don't know what we're allowed. Well, yeah, because we're not showing the movie. I don't know exactly what we're allowed to, like, commentate on, like, on YouTube. Like, her vagina is so glistening, dude. You know that's fake. Like, I don't know what they were doing in it. If it's a porn.
Yeah, Alex Winter is in the Lost Boys cage, Wendy. And again, we just reviewed the Bill and Ted movie, so once you guys check that out, you can check that out. Jamie says Mike could have been that good at sax if he didn't break his reed. That's true. If I had applied myself, I could have been Tim Capullo, just without the abs, good looks, or talent.
Capullo.
Capello.
I was gonna say, who's Capullo? He's too cool for pool.
Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine.
I didn't know. I thought you.
Coming back in family with a pocket full of shells.
Hey, yeah, I like Vinny said. Vinny said, spoiler alert: the Lost Boys definitely didn't lose. And then on his heels, Courtney says, with a great gif of Alex Winter going like that. Oh, Jesus Christo. It's not even fair. It's a nuclear fucking holocaust. 112 for option 1 to 10.
Damn!
That bitch barely got in the double digits. Holy shit, he should go home, pack his lunch, and cry in his burrito, because that motherfucker's not coming out on 2 legs.
Throw in the damn towel! Throw in the towel! Hey, man, I ain't falling for no banana, no tailpipe. The Lost Boys.
Every time I try to talk to Courtney and Vinny, my goddamn phone shuts off. Like it removes itself from the chat. Like it's so weird.
Lost Boys wins handily. Damn, drop that shit bad. Shout out to the 10 people who go Pack Go for Brad Pecker. I said Pecker. I meant Becker. Becker Law Office. Get real. But yeah, 10 votes. Shout out to the 10 people who voted for Werewolf. But Lost Boys wins handily.
That's like the Technical Institute of Southern Iowa and states surrounding when they play Kentucky in the tournament. There's like 10 people. Woo! We made it.
The Southampton Institute of Technology is like, and our mascot's a sandwich. He's like, so you're the shit sandwiches?
Shit sandwich.
Yeah.
It's just some weird fucking like nobody is gonna go there. It's like an online fucking class that they actually have a basketball team for some reason. and then they play like Duke or Kentucky or North Carolina in the first round, and there's like 10 people that show up with banners like "We believe." I'm like, yeah,
Not
I
even
believe in a lot of things. I believe that there's life on other planets, but I mean, I'm not gonna go there.
not even like not even like the in the first round of the tournament, but like the exhibition games that don't even count. Like, yeah, we played Loyola, Wisconsin, the third of Nightingham.
It's the 65th team playing.
Dude, I hate to do this so early, but I gotta piss like a motherfucker right now. So
yeah, I gotta go too.
I'm gonna take a quick pee time, and I'll be right back. And then we'll do the next round.
Hey, pick some of that fucking snow. Yeah, suck that ghost in. He's doing a good job. That is what it is. I don't know. Oh, okay. So it's just us in the dark. By the way, I hope the dark background isn't bothering you. It's actually, maybe it was fortuitous that my coked out dog knocked over my lamp. Didn't break it, but definitely shrouded me in darkness. If it looks good, maybe that's okay. I don't know. Justin Long is insufferable. He's all right. I don't know. I mean, some movies he's okay. Other movies, it's always like, I liked him in Waiting a lot. He played off Ryan Reynolds pretty well. So, and Accepted, he was actually pretty fun. The thing about Accepted though, I always felt like Justin Long was really trying to be Ryan Reynolds. I don't know. It kind of got the same vibe as like Van Wilder. I don't know. Greetings from Poland. Hey, Carolyn. Damn, that's a long ass way. Yes, Vinny, you are correct. Buster, that's a new name for him. Buster, Bringer of Darkness. Actually, I'm going to steal that, and that's going to be my character name in Skyrim, if I ever play that again. Geek. Lee Bauer says, Jay, would you ever collection the TMNT NECA set? I think what you mean, would I ever get them? I've got, I've got some Foot Soldiers. I've got Shredder. I've got Leonardo, Raph, Mike, Donatello, and Splinter from NECA. I haven't been able to find the 2-pack with Casey Jones. I want to get that one. I definitely want to get the Super Shredder and then Razor and Toka. But I haven't been able to find them yet. So, yeah, but I mean, I think they're great. I think they're amazing looking. Yeah, Carrie says, love Justin Long and dodgeball. Fucking listen, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. That's for sure. Tusk. I've not seen Tusk yet. I've got to check that out. Johnny Davis says, Subway sandwich? Yes, you always got to have a Subway sandwich. That's the thing about it. When you start your day off, they even have breakfast meal at Subway sandwich. Oh, James Jackson, thank you so much. That's really nice of you. He says, sorry, guys, at work, so can't stay. I'll have to watch when I get off. That's fine, man. Like, I mean, hope you have a good day, and for sure, like, it'll be up on YouTube, so definitely. Thank you so much. That's awesome of you. It's most triumphant. Candace says Jay does the best shirts voice from Sasquatch Gang. Oh yeah, thank you. Actually, the guy that I can't remember his name. He actually, I think Mike tweeted him or something like that, and the guy reached out. He was like, not bad, not great, but not bad. It was like, so like maybe if we just sit here on the computer, we can find things on eBay, and if we find things on eBay, then maybe I can find the cheaper computer. I don't know. It's just. It actually reminds me of one of those like stoner guys that I went to high school with. That's what they would sound like and hang out with in the parking lot. They would just like, so like, they're just teaching us stuff that we could learn in the library. So why are they getting mad if we don't go to school? I've got this corn dog that I just got from my microwave and it's still good. I don't know. Robbie says, Jay, have you been working? No, actually, it's a story for another day, but with everything that went on and happened, I worked at a pharmacy. I think some of you guys know, but I left for personal reasons, specifically because the company that I was working for wasn't putting in place certain protections for their workers. So I felt like it was a good idea for me just to bounce. Eventually they let me go because I was going to take a few months off and maybe go back if things had improved, but it didn't work out that way. But it is what it is. And look, it's, at the end of the day, it's a job. You can always find another job, but your safety and your health is important. So I decided to go the other way, and that's where me is. Gypsy Warrior says, Jay, who is the best Bond? P.S. We all know it's Sean Connery. Well, Gypsy. Shelby, you'll speak with Gypsy. If you already know that, why'd you ask? But honestly, yeah, it's Sean Connery. Like, I'm not going to disagree with you. Sean Connery's fucking beast. But then again, I do love Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig reinvented the Bond series in a lot of ways. He's not the sleek, suave-looking James Bond that we all knew. He brought like an edge to it. Like he brought like a. But Timothy Dalton also did in the late '80s. Timothy Dalton really did a really good job as James Bond too. So,
yeah. What he said.
Yeah, they were just asking me. I got that super chat by the way. So no problem. He got a. He can't stay long, but he has to go to work. So, they were asking me about James Bond. They said, in your opinion, the best James Bond, and then spoiler alert, it's Sean Connery. Sean Connery is probably the best James Bond, but Daniel Craig to me is like fucking right up on his fucking butthole.
Yeah, I agree with that. My favorite James Bond is Pierce Brosnan, though.
I have a soft spot for him too.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's the best James Bond. He's just my favorite. The first James Bond I ever saw in theaters was GoldenEye, and it blew my fucking mind, man. And he just had the perfect James Bond look. But
okay, I'm gonna go pee in the toilet now.
All right, enjoy your pee-pee time. Enjoy your pee-pee time. James Jackson, I'm glad you got to hang out with us for a while you were here, man. Enjoy your night, brother. Thanks for partying with us while you could. I did wash my hands, Tomo. I did not do that at all. I'm a liar. I'm a whore. I don't know if you can hear that, but I am. Nice, Colin. I'm glad to see some Pierce Brosnan love. Walgreens. How is everyone's Friday night going, and what is everyone drinking tonight? I did not get to ask that question. What beverage is everyone drinking tonight? It doesn't have to be an alcohol beverage. It could be soda pop or water. It could be whatever the fuck you want in this world. Lee Bowers, yeah, man. Honestly, GoldenEye is the only one of his films that I love. I see all the problems with the rest of Pierce Brosnan's films. I just love watching him be James Bond, as bad as the films as he was in. Timothy Dalton was a good Bond, too. Kind of had the same problem, just the films that he was in. Yeah, the beer makes us pee a lot, Nick. I'm sorry. Gypsy, rebooting Highlander, I'm fine with it because I feel like Highlander is one of those franchises that not enough people know about, you know? So it's one of those that could do with a reboot, unlike The Exorcist, like we heard. Got a lot of waters. Congratulations on your all's hydration. Oktoberfest for Christina Walton. Bud Light for James. That's nice. It's moving so fast. Sweet tea for Blair Heartless. Yeah, you got to have it sweet, man. Well, we live in the South. You got to drink that shit sweet as fuck. Bud Light Seltzer for Jamie Monroe. Jack and Coke for Chase. Rum and Coke for Afro Whale. Vodka and iced tea for Iron Wolf. You know, I've never tried that. I'll have to get on that shit because I like both those things. Metal Freak is drinking Surge. Y'all remember that shit from middle school? Oh, for me, it was middle school. That shit's good. Bobby's on some Rum and Coke. Mercurio with the Corona and Lime. Nice one. Jameson for Fat Pat. That's my second favorite whiskey behind, whiskeys that I drink. My favorite whiskey is Angel's Envy. Number 2 is Maker's Mark. Number 3 is Jameson. That's a good one. OJ and vodka. That's a good one, too, to get you started, with your drinking day. What's up, Arthur? Mr. Pibb for Egg Shed. That's some good shit. Peach iced tea. Some more Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Mountain Dew Zero. Jeremy Blevins, my dude. I'm drinking Mountain Dew Zero, too, man. That's my jam. I love that shit. Root beer. Drew Tyler's drinking piss. That's weird. It's good. I guess it's got a lot of protein in it, though. What are you going to do? Coke for Danny James. Hopefully it's the drink and not the white stuff you store up your nose. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. I'm tickled. Vodka and a Corona Chaser. Oh, damn, you're drinking it hard, Don Harrison. I like it. Yeah, man. Serge used to get me fucking going in the Ganges for sure. So water for JT Customs, Miller Lite. Miller Lite gives me a headache in the mornings, but I still drink it sometimes. Poor man's Long Island. Yeah, I get that. Jaeger bombs for Jay Hernandez. He's going dark tonight. Literally. Jesus Christ. Mezcal and strawberry juice for Stephanie Kyle. Girl, you fancy. Damn. Michael Myers would get fucked up by Batman, Jason Case. I'm sorry, I love Michael Myers, but Batman would ruin his shit. Batman would kill him until he finally died from it, no matter what it took. But Bojangles Sweet Tea for 92 Ghost Productions. They sell that shit by the gallon. It's weird. Elysian IPA for Stephen King. That shit's thick. That's some thick shit. Vodka for Kira. Vodka. I think I've had too much vodka because I just said vodka. Fuck my face with an aardvark. Fart. Jack on the Rocks for Waby. I like it. Caramel Sundae for Tomo. He doesn't give a fuck about calories tonight. He's just drinking a caramel sundae. Straight up. Yeah, Batman would pretty much fuck up anyway. I mean, the guy fucking beat Superman's ass at one point. What can you do with that? He's just got a will, man. He's got a will. He's not even a superhero, and he still fucks up superheroes. The Crow versus Russell Crowe, Skilliam. I gotta go with the Crow. No matter what version of Russell Crowe you're going with. I mean, the Crow, he's a superhero, right? I am Vengeance. Eobard one of my favorite names, by the way. And by the way, guys, I hope you guys are having fun tonight. I hope you're having a good Friday night partying with us, doing this dumb shit that we do. For those of you who are in the top 2 tiers of the Patreon, don't get too wet on wet tonight because tomorrow, she's in the garage, baby. Oh, no, they ran to the store real quick. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I need Mom's email.
It's Katie dot.
No, her email password. That's...
Oh, okay. Yeah, wait till she gets back.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
What was I talking about? Gypsy Warrior, the Texas Chainsaw reboot. I think you got to be worried about any Texas Chainsaw movie because so many of them are not good. Oh my god, dude! Me and Katie watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation the other night. Have you ever seen that, Jay? The one with Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, I watched it along when I was a kid, dude. It's always crazy that he was in it. McConaughey was in it. He was like that fucking crazy redneck with the gimp leg.
That shit was good, dude. I mean, it was bad, but it was fucking good.
I didn't like the cross-dressing thing with him when he had like a fucking weird face and he had the lipstick on. It kind of got weird after that. But I mean, Matthew McConaughey was fucking great as a. But you know, that's pretty much how he sells cars.
That shit.
Wow. Wow.
Dude, that movie was crazy as shit, man. That was fucking wild. All right, let's do the next round if you guys are ready for it. Let's get right into that shit.
Let's get it.
Let's get into it.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
Oh, I was just gonna say, for those of you in the top 2 tiers of our Patreon, what there's a link to in the bottom of the description if you guys want to get on that. Tomorrow is the monthly top 2 Patreon tiers hangout where we get hard. Shit gets crazy in there, man. So about 9 p.m. tomorrow night for you Patreons, we're gonna be doing that. So get ready for some wild shit.
Was Matthew McConaughey's name Vilmer?
I don't remember.
Well, because Vinny just said Vilmer, so I guess that's what he's referring to.
Maybe.
Vilmer.
It could be.
That makes total fucking sense. Goddamn Vilmer. Goddamn Vilmer's at it again.
Carrie, they shouldn't be ashamed of it because actually McConaughey was actually like his performance was actually really fucking good in that movie, man.
It convinced me.
He scared the shit out of me.
It reminded me of a goddamn barbecue get together in Kentucky. Like that makes sense.
Faux show. All right, so next round we're going to go with a 2 and 3 seed. This one should be interesting, guys. We got From Dusk Till Dawn versus Silver Bullet. 2 favorites, man. This is where it gets tough in me.
I don't like it.
The call sign for this one's going to be hard drinkers drink hard. Yeah. So when I say hard drinkers drink hard, you are going to vote number 1 for From Dusk Till Dawn, or you're going to vote number 2 for Silver Bullet. Is everybody ready? Hard drinkers drink hard! Vote now. Vote number 1 for From Dusk Till Dawn. Vote number 2 for Silver Bullet. Jay, which one you got here? This is a tough one.
Well, you know, in my hearts and farts, I want to go with Dusk Till Dawn. But in reality, Silver Bullet wins. Like, hands down, Silver Bullet, man. Again, we are explaining this in the Werewolf video that we did, the Werewolf versus match. The Silver Bullet is one of those films that has forever captured, like, the innocence. You know, and Corey Haim was great. Was it Corey Haim? Or Feldman, I can't.
It's Haim and Silver Bullet.
Yeah, Corey Haim, yeah. Corey Haim was great in it. Gary Busey was less crazy than Gary Busey in that one. He wasn't all the way, you know, fucking snorting the coke off a stripper's ass. He was almost there, but not enough. But it had this wholesome kind of innocent vibe to it. And then you have this fucking great fucking villain in the priest and stuff. It's a timeless classic, dude. It's to me the epitome of a werewolf movie. But Dusk Till Dawn is so goddamn badass, dude. It's the only movie that ever made me really want to go out and get a tribal tattoo before I found out they weren't cool.
Skilliam Shatner said Selma Hayek can get it. I know what you mean, man. Even after she turns into a vampire. But Desperado's where it's at with Selma Hayek. Jesus Christ, don't make sense. But no, dude, for me, it's Dusk Till Dawn 2. I love Silver Bullet. It's got all the good... It's like Stand By Me werewolf movie. It's got all the good feels to it, man. It's a great classic werewolf movie. I love that movie so much. But from Dusk Till Dawn, dude, it's just the way I look at these when I decide my pick is if I had to eradicate one from history and could only watch one of the two for the rest of the time, what would it be? And for me, it would be From Dusk Till Dawn. The first half of that movie is just so fucking cool, man.
So you'd eradicate that one?
No, I'd eradicate Silver Bullet if I had to.
No, I can't do it.
Then you just picked From Dusk Till Dawn.
I said while I like feelings why I like Dusk Till Dawn, but I'd pick Silver Bullet.
So which one do you pick?
Silver Bullet.
Oh, you picked Silver Bullet. Okay,
I was just showing my love for.
Oh, I got you. I picked From Dusk Till Dawn, dude. Like, I love Silver Bullet; it's great. But From Dusk Till Dawn, to me, there's just nothing else like it. I can't tell you one movie that has that feels like From Dusk Till Dawn. It's a standalone, strange, maybe Desperado at best, but that even then Desperado doesn't go nearly as crazy as From Dusk Till Dawn. I like Desperado better from Dusk Till Dawn, but that's a good one too. That'd be a fucking vote.
That's
but
a great one.
No, From Dusk Till Dawn, dude, it's just got so much balls to it, and it's so gnarly and it's so wild and out there. I would definitely pick From Dusk Till Dawn. That's my choice.
Yeah. I like it. It's like a. What's that fucking show? What the motorcycle guys? What's that show called?
Oh shit.
With the one guy that was considered.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the fucking.
What in the fuck?
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. It's like Sons of Anarchy meet a goddamn vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really is. It's cool as fuck, man. Yeah. So and you got a hot ass fucking. Oh my god, even when she has a fucked up face, and she's like, "You will be my slave," and lick the dog shit from my heel. He's like, "Sorry, I was married." It's got some great liners and one-liners in it, but I just like the innocence of Silver. I don't know, man. It just feels like such a good, classic, clean, bad guy versus good guy. Good guy wins in the end, and that and the fact that Haim is in a wheelchair and overcomes all those odds, and it's fucking awesome, man.
Mercurio had it right. It says that stripping scene in Dogma, though. Oh my goodness. Candy girl, rock my world.
Hold on one second.
All right. Show us your wiener. Give it to us. He's going to do it. Oh, damn it. Look at Buster's eyes. Is that not scary as fuck, you guys? Dude, look at Buster's eyes. Who is not freaked the fuck out right now at that dog? Oh, my God. He's a werewolf. Oh, Jesus Christ. He blinked. Oh, he blinked again. Fuck. Buster, you're scaring the shit out of me, dude. Look at me, Buster. Oh, God, he did. That shit's fucking scary, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. I know it's just the lighting effect, but that looks cool as shit. Who's seeing this right now? I know the chat's delayed. You guys see that shit? What the fuck, Buster? You're tripping me out, dude. Stop it. Stop looking at me, Swan. Stop looking at me, Buster. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You guys see that, right? Fuck. What the shit? Holy fuck. Whew. Bust the nut. Yeah, I'm scared right now on my tchotchkes. That was wild. That was wild. All right, stop voting, by the way. Sorry, I got lost in Buster's eyes. Hungry eyes. That didn't even sound like that song. What am I doing? Oh, I can't get it over there. There we go. Stop voting. Was that not cool as shit, you guys? I mean, tell me that wasn't fucking cool. Buster looked gnarly shit just now. Maybe I've just had too much peyote. I don't know. I think Jay's constipated.
You there?
Yeah, are you constipated?
What?
Are you constipated? Did you have
for a good time, bitch?
Did you have too much cheese?
Yeah, for a good time. I don't know. My computer said there was like 7% battery life.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with that goddamn Elon Musk Neuralink shit, so I don't have to do it. You know what? I'm not gonna watch any more fucking like haunted videos and shit on YouTube. I've been watching Franco TV, all those fucking ghost guys. Apparently my shit's cursed. I don't know, but
did you get it fixed?
Yeah, it's plugged in, so
okay.
It should be good.
Dude, when you were gone, man, fucking the way the light works and Buster's eyes. Like you disappeared from the screen, man, and Buster looked at the camera and his eyes were like glowing. That shit was scary as fuck, man. That looked cool as hell. It freaked me out.
Yeah.
Buster looked dope as shit.
He's a pretty cool dog. I like him.
He's got superpowers like the Incredibles.
May call him the Duster.
Oh, that was good. So I can't wait to find out who won this one. I think this is going to be good.
Yeah, he's got a goddamn demon in him apparently.
Dude.
I think he's got a demon of Nick Nolte and Gary Busey mixed. That's why he knocked up the lamp. He was in the middle of a cocaine rage.
That shit looked awesome, dude. That looked cool as shit. Tonight when we're done, you got to go back and look at the playback on that. Buster scared my tits. He scared my tits off, for sure. Ricardo Diaz says shaving Ryan's privates. David Kinner says check out Uncle Peckerhead. I got a screener for that, and I just thought it just looked. I was like, that's one of those crazy movies you don't even need to check out. But apparently, it's actually kind of fucking like a punk rock horror movie. I haven't got a chance to check that out, man.
What is it?
Uncle Peckerhead's the name of the movie.
No.
Sounds like our fucking middle school years.
It just sounds like my real uncles.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yo, dude, can you just buy some beer? What? No, fucking assholes.
Oh my god. Yeah, right before Courtney sent me, Vinny was like, this was super close. Holy shit! Right by the hair, right by the pubic hair of a werewolf. I gotta say, I'm happy. I'm good. I'm glad that I paid off those votes.
Did Silverbolt
49 at the first one. Option 1 has 49 votes. Option 2, 51. God damn, a 3-point fall away has won the game, bitch.
Silver Bullet won?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was wrong. Wow, Dusk is.
It was close though. That's like your faith is in Shaq at the foul line, and he sank both of them.
Oh my goodness!
It was a tie game.
It hurt me in my gringo butts. Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be close. I didn't know it was gonna be that goddamn close. But holy shitholes!
Damn, man, that's wild. I can't believe From Dusk Till Dawn's out in the first fucking round, dude.
Oh, that's crazy.
The first fucking round, dude.
I gotta be honest, man. Like, I can't blame nobody for picking Dusk Till Dawn or Silver Bullet. That was a tough one. That was a fucking hard one to swallow, and that's what she said. Fuck yeah, it was.
Hey, Richie, could you eat my pussy?
I was gonna do that thing. He's like, yeah, I'll do that for you. But what you asked earlier at the hotel.
Simone Morris says, "Have I told you lately that I love you?" I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that pumpkin spice goodness. That shit's tasty. Yeah. Thanks, Simone. Appreciate it. Nick Corsell says, "Hey, you, Nick, you want fuck?"
Mike's horny, apparently. Mike's very horny. That ecstasy's really doing things with his brain.
I asked him if you wanted a Frankfurter, you dick. All right.
You want a what?
Frankfurter. Yeah, the sandwich.
Oh.
Because a hot dog is a sandwich.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
A hot dog is a sandwich. Where were you on the night of January 13th?
I don't remember where I was last night.
Oh, man. Wow. So this is where we're at. It was Eggershuck said, it was that damn Carol Baskin.
Yeah, she's responsible for everything.
It was that goddamn Carol Baskin. Shit, man. All right. So that's a good one, man. Next up, let's do the other 2-3 matchup. Let's get right wiki split, like Sam Wiki from Transformers. Let's get right into the next one. The Howling versus Fright Night. Damn, that's a tough one, too.
That's a good one, man.
Fuck.
That's a good one.
What's the call sign going to be for this one, motherfucker?
It's going to be, I will stab with a sandwich.
That's the best one yet, dude. That's good. Okay, so guys, which one do you pick? You're gonna vote when Jay says, "I will stop with sandwich." You're gonna vote number 1 for the Howling, or you're gonna vote number 2 for Fright Night, the original Fright Night. Jay,
I will stab with a sandwich.
Vote right now. Vote number 1 for the Howling. Vote number 2 for the original Fright Night. Ooh,
man, that's
God.
So fucking good. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
I'll let you go ahead. Bring me your prizes, Gypsy.
The answer. Give me your tears, Gypsy. Give me your toilet paper and sanitizer for the Walmart. It's gotta be the Fright Night, dude. It's Fright Night over the Howling. Easy
Yep.
for me. It's actually an easy choice for me. It's a tough choice, but Fright Night is, dude. Fright Night is. It's so. The Howling is a good movie, and it's got a great. The middle to the ending of The Howling is fun. The first half of it is just weird and dark. It's like a Rob Zombie film. You just feel like you're stuck in a dirty bathroom. But Fright Night, dude, is just fucking fun, and it's full of life, and it's hilarious, and it's like a fucking Marvel horror movie, man. It's got all sorts of greatness in it.
Yeah, I
love
agree.
it.
Like, I like The Howling a lot. The Howling is a cool ass fucking flick, for no doubt. But Fright Night's got like, it's got comedy, it's got horror in it, it's got like just another great film that's got a perfect 80s vibe to it. You can actually relate to those kids. You can relate to what's going on. I don't know. It just sucks you in and never lets you go. The suck zone. It really puts you in there and never lets you go. A Capri Sun, the first time you ever had one, you're like, damn, this is fucking tasty. And it's in those little like aluminum foil squishy things.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's great. And it's got a little straw that comes with it. But yeah, The Howling, while a great film, I just don't think it stacks up very well overall with Fright Night. Fright Night is I mean, it's classic, dude. Like, I mean, when somebody says one of the best vampire films of all time, Fright Night's going to be in the conversation every day of the week. The Howling would definitely be in the werewolf conversation, but not to the point where, like, Fright Night just puts it in another stratosphere to me.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Fright Night, dude, it's funny, it's sexy, it's scary, it's got it all. The Howling is a good werewolf movie with a great ending, but Fright Night just has it all, dude. It's a whole package.
I like your description of The Howling at the very beginning. That it's like being in a Rob Zombie bathroom. Like it's like if you went to a Rob Zombie like invited party and you had to stop off at like a Shell gas station that's all cruddy and nasty.
Yeah.
And it's got like rust around the edges of the sink, and it smells like poop. That's only like recent.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm already here at the party at Rob Zombie's house. Yeah, that's my party.
It's what's that movie with all the famous people at the end of the world? Like, This Is the End.
Oh, this is the end.
It's like that would be, but Rob Zombie's version of that would just be The Howling. Everybody gets together.
I know one day we're gonna get flack from this. I know we are, because everybody's like, you pick on Rob Zombie so much. Oh my god, leave him alone. Let him enjoy millions and millions of dollars and his hot wife Sherry Moon Zombie. He's had it hard.
He's not going to enjoy his wife, and the only way Rob Zombie enjoys his hot wife is if he watches somebody else watch her be naked.
And
He's
if
like,
there's a unicorn in the room with him that he gets to enjoy. He'd be riding the unicorn while watching.
As much as I'll always root for Rob Zombie to do cool shit, that guy's a cuck.
Here's the thing about Rob Zombie. Mike and I have always said this before 100 times, 100 million different ways, in a million different languages, that he's got great potential to be something amazing, and he's never, ever lived up to that potential, ever. Yeah. Except for a few times, but not really. I mean, he's got a great eye for the camera. He knows how to shoot a scene, but it's like that motherfucker is still living in 1998 trying to shoot his Dragula shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like, or 1999, whenever that came out. Yeah. He looks like he smells like pee, and he makes sure that his films look like they smell like pee.
I used to take his side until I saw The Devil's Rejects for the first time, and I was like, dude, that whole movie is a goddamn rape fantasy. It's a rape fantasy. That's fucked up. It's gross. Like, that's not horror. That's your rape fantasy put on fucking film. And then when you watch the director's cut to Rob Zombie's Halloween and you see the rape scene in that,
that's what I was gonna bring up. Yeah,
that's gross.
That's another thing. Like, why in the fuck was that in the original movie? I don't need, like, to imply it is enough. You don't have to actually show him, like, slapping her ass with his fucking wiener. And, you know, like, I don't know. Like, dude, that whole fucking, oh, God. I felt so nasty. I felt like I'd eaten, like, old shrimp when I fucking watched that scene.
You feel like you ate old shrimp while in a fucking public bathroom wearing a cowboy hat.
It was like, on the toilet. Like, on the toilet, that I haven't, like, put toilet paper down to sit on the seat. Like, I was just sitting on it. He makes all sorts of diseases.
Stephen King said it best. Every character in a Rob Zombie movie looks just like Rob Zombie. And then he has that character rape somebody because he gets off on it. It's gross. It's gross.
Look, and again, I know people are fans of Rob Zombie, and they all some of them like his movies, all of them. And that's all cool. Like, I'm not dissing you for liking him. I'm just saying, like, to put him in a category of, like, a great fucking director is kind of stretching it.
Yeah, I can't understand it. I can't understand.
Then you might as well put the guy that did the Human Centipede in the same fucking list.
Yeah, and honestly, at least his shit doesn't include like fucking like rape rape glorification, man. It's gross.
I will say though, I did like the response of the guy from the Human Centipede, that he was mad that the critics hated the Human Centipede so much. He was like, "I'm gonna make that shit nasty."
Yeah,
the second one,
he
did it on purpose. He was gonna make that shit gross.
Well, that's what Rob Zombie did too. I mean, with Halloween 2, he was like, "I'm gonna make this shit worse. You guys didn't like that? I'm gonna shit on all the characters you love. I'm gonna break your heart." Stop voting, by the way. Let them count that shit out.
How y'all like horse shit? I'm gonna put that in your mouth. It's a unicorn, motherfucker.
That's what he did. Like he made Halloween, and then he made Halloween 2, and he's like, I'm just gonna shit on. I'm gonna take.
You know
I'm gonna take Dr. Loomis. I'm gonna take this. Even though Malcolm McDowell, and it's unfair to the actors, dude, because Scout Taylor
Yeah, it
Compton,
really is. I know.
she crushed it in his Halloween movie. She crushed it as Laurie Strode, and then Malcolm McDowell crushed it as Dr. Loomis. And he took all these characters and Tyler Mane and all of them, and they did such a good job for him in his first movie. They carried that film, and then he took them and he shat on all. He made Dr. Loomis an asshole. He made Laurie Strode an idiot. Yeah, like, oh, I love Charles Manson even though I've been chased by a serial killer my whole life. Like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. How stupid is that? She's been chased by a serial killer her whole life, but now she has pictures of Charles Manson in her bedroom? I mean, what the fuck? Did you grow up writing with fucking crayons? Is that what you wrote the script with?
My shit is so dark, and I'm so fucking into things. I love reading Edgar Allan Poe 24/7. The Cure's my favorite band. Marilyn Manson licks my taint. And by the way, I've got PTSD because a serial killer almost killed me. What?
But to be fair though, Scout Taylor Compton in both those movies rocked the shit. She was a fucking awesome Laurie Strode,
She
man.
did, and
but
then
he shit on her.
I will also point out the the sheriff. What's his name?
Sheriff Brackett.
No, I know, no Brackett,
yeah,
but the guy who played him.
Brad Dourif.
Brad Dourif did awesome.
Mhm.
Like, at least that character was untouched pretty much. Like, Brad Dourif was still good. I did like Brad Dourif's character in both movies.
He was good in both movies. And again, he's another character that got shit. He's the only character who didn't get ruined by age 2. Albo Peets. I love your name. That just sounds fun. Albo Peets. I want to buy you a drink, you motherfucker. He says, wham, how about a Friday where it's an all-doctor night? Dr. Loomis versus Dr. Herbert West or Dr. Giggles versus Dr. Frankenstein. That could be
cool.
wild. That could be weird and
pretty
dark
fun,
in the
yeah.
nights.
We've got the votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, are you guys ready? Your asses strapped to the seats?
I'm
you
excited.
Plenty of Pepto-Bismol? Because here we go.
Who won?
Option 1 has a 35, and an option 2, bringing in here with the haymaker and knock him the fuck out to his grandma's house, has 75.
Oh, shit.
35 to 75. It's the end of the day. Let's go home and have some cupcakes.
5 out of 7 dentists agree that Fright Night's the better film.
Yeah.
Fright Night wins.
And smoking cigarettes will clear your lungs if they're menthol.
So we have our final 4, folks. Now let's see who's winning so far, vampires or werewolves. We got 1 werewolf movie, 2 werewolf movies. Oh, it's dead even, dude. It's dead fucking even.
I love this. This is what I'm talking about. Welcome to the fucking stadium.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
That's right.
We got American Werewolf in London versus Silver Bullet, Werewolf versus Werewolf, and then we got the Lost Boys versus Fright Night, Vampire versus Vampire.
This is getting good.
This guarantees us a Vampire versus Werewolf finale.
I love it. I love it.
And Dean, this is an exploding offer.
Oh shit! I gotta make a decision quick. I only got 5 seconds.
I'm having fun.
Oh, this is so cool, man. I love it. This is like the best. This is the best scenario that we could have hoped for. Because I was thinking myself, I was like, it would be kind of boring if it's a vampire versus vampire or whatever. Yeah. But we are in the fucking tournament,
We're
guys.
In the
ACC, the ACC, the SEC, the Big Ten, the fucking South by Southwest Airlines. They're all represented right now. I couldn't remember another conference.
Hey guys,
the Pac-10.
Does everybody in this chat room want to shame yourselves right now? You want to shame yourselves? You want to get wicked dark on a Friday night? You know what you need to do right now before we get into this? Because we're going to take a pee-pee break here in a second. But
are you speaking for me? Because I saw you looking directly at me.
I am looking at you.
Go ahead.
I'm looking right at you, you fuck.
You know you want to take out your wiener and
pee in your mouth. Yeah, I do. In your mouth, though.
Golden showers.
Guys, go do us a favor. Just do us a little favor. Just share this video right now on your social networks and tell your friends. Let's see if we can get this bitch over 350. We're at 289 right now, and we're thankful for
that'd be nice.
every one of you guys. If you guys would, go share this video and be like, hey, come see the Final 4. Come see the Final 4.
Come watch these mediocre funny guys as they get drunk and act stupid on fucking line. That's what you got to do. Yeah.
There's got to be.
By the way, everybody in the chat's really cool, but these assholes that are hosting are shit.
Look, there's people... the chat's way chat's
great.
Way cooler than we are. But yeah, there's people in your friends list right now who are bored on a Friday night and aren't partying. So go share this shit and make them come fucking party with us. But wait till we take a pee-pee break first. It would be weird if they came here and we were calling.
Yeah, just wait till one of us. Yeah, as soon as they tune in and one of us are looking at the camera like this.
I gotta get away, Wayne.
My host ain't here right now, and but we're doing like this versus match, and these werewolves are fighting vampires, bitch. No, it's not D&D. It's a goddamn versus match. You know what I'm saying? It's a versus match. It kind of like set up. You ever watch the basketball tournaments? Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna stick around.
Shout out to Nick Corsell did it. Don Harrison, thank you, man. Andrew Cortero is going to put it on the Twitter. King Kennedy's going to do it. Andrew, King Kennedy, Gypsy Warriors, Gilliam, Shatner, Space Fireball. Thank you guys so much. You're fucking awesome. Jay, you want to pee first this time? I'll let you have the first pee.
No, you can. Well, yeah, I'll take it.
Take the first pee.
Okay,
Come
thanks.
on. Yeah. I'm going to think about it while you're gone. I'm going to think about that dick. I'm going to think about that dick while you're gone. Yeah, show me. Show me. Friday, I don't know. I was going with the Cure song. I was like, Monday I came to. I don't remember how it goes. Anyways. How the fuck's everyone doing right now? It just got so much quieter. Thanks, Edgar Shuck. Thanks, David Kinghire. Thank you guys, man. Shares help a bunch. You know, people come up to us all the time and they're like, hey, man, I can't join the Patreon. And I don't want anybody to ever feel like they can't because I totally fucking get it. Like, you can't. We're always going to have the free shit on YouTube. Nobody has to join the Patreon. I don't want anybody to feel the need to do that. But if you can join the Patreon and you want to help out the channel, share a video or some shit. That helps a bunch too. And if you don't want to do anything, you don't have to. We're just happy that we're just lucky as fuck that you guys give us shit to hang out with us on a Friday night. We're the luckiest dudes ever. Who could say, like, we have almost 300 fucking friends that just come and hang out with them on a Friday night. How fucking rad is this, man? It's so cool. We're thankful. We're so thankful for you guys. So thank you. I know sometimes we ask you guys for stuff, whether it's to buy a fucking nut trimmer with Manscaped or join the Patreon and party with us on that. But man, we're so lucky just to be able to have all you guys to hang out with us on a Friday night. It's just the coolest, man. We appreciate every one of you just for hanging out. If you don't share or you don't join the Patreon or you don't do any of that shit, just the fact that you guys watch and give a shit what we have to say, just to thank you from the bottom of my dick, my cockles, I'm a heart, and all those things are the same because all of us matter and all of our body parts matter. In our our balls, they all matter. Michael Stapp, why'd you say R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman? Nothing better not as fucking. No. Are you guys serious? Really? That's not real. That's not fucking real. Don't do this to me while I'm by myself. Did something happen to Chadwick? No. That really fucking happened, man? How? No, what, dude, he's young. Hang on, I gotta Google this. Not that I don't believe you, but that better be a fucking hoax, man. That would be a goddamn shame. Oh my god, that's no, you guys. Fuck. Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman dies at 43 after a 4-year fight with colon cancer. That shit sucks, man. Cancer fucking sucks, dude. It's such bullshit, you know? Jesus Christ, man. 2020 can suck my fucking dick. Like that, I'm not joking. This year just sucks shit. God damn. You would have never fucking known, man. You would have never known. You would have never had any idea that he was sick or that anything was going on at all. And then somebody that talented and that young and that, not to say in shape, but you know what I mean? Like, I mean, he's fucking Black Panther, dude. And then that could happen to him. God damn it, I hate fucking shit like that. That sucks. Fuck. I thought you guys were just joking, but yeah, Mike, this year is garbage, man. God, I'm so sorry for his family, man. I don't know if he had kids or what his situation was, but whether he did or not, that is the saddest shit ever, man. That guy was on top of the world, like, just months ago. And then, God damn it. You know, nobody's immune, man. We're all in this shit together and life is precious. And it could happen to anybody. But I had no idea that shit. That blows my mind, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm being weird right now, but that is just it's just another goddamn dent in the armor of 2020 that somebody so young and so talented could just all of a sudden just fucking just be gone just like that. And, you know, Kobe earlier this year, which broke my fucking heart, and this breaks my heart too. And you would have had no idea, you know. Fuck.
What'd you do?
Fucking sucks, man. Dude, Chadwick Boseman just died.
What?
Yeah, he apparently had colon cancer and just died.
Holy shit. He just fucking died?
Yeah, he's 43 years old and just died of colon cancer that apparently he's been battling for a while.
Holy fuck. I didn't even know he was sick.
I didn't either.
Well, I guess that makes sense, though, with all the talks about, like, maybe replacing him with that one girl for a long time. They've been hinting at that. Maybe that's why he didn't want to have it revealed to the public.
I don't know. I have no idea, dude.
Man, that's fucking sucks, dude. Holy shit.
He was fucking killing it, man.
And he was
killing it.
Yeah, at his age, that's young as fuck.
And he was like I mean, if you look at Black Panther, was just a couple years ago, right? Like I know this shit comes and goes. So it was 5 years ago tops. I remember taking MJ to see the movie. It's not that, and he was like tip top shape, like just fucking running around. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna go pee in a second,
terrible.
but
that's terrible.
When I get back, we'll try to get back to having a good time. But that sucks, man. I'm so sorry for his family and everybody. That's insane. And you know, you gotta appreciate life, man. You gotta appreciate life every day that you have it, because no matter, you could be a fucking superhero and that shit will come get you. So live your life to the fullest and be as happy as you can and have as much fun as you can. But that's
fucked up, man.
That's garbage, dude. All right, I'll pee and I'll be back, and then we'll finish this.
Well, one of the best superheroes ever, man. Like, all thoughts and prayers to his family. It's shitty. I couldn't even imagine, because, you know, colon cancer. Again, I'm not an expert on cancer or anything, but I've always heard that colon cancer is one of the most treatable forms of cancer if it's caught early enough. But you know, maybe he just didn't go to the doctor, you know, and you know, or he didn't feel like he needed to, and then it was just too late. Yeah, man, that's just fucking terrible, terribly sad. But you know, he gave us a great movie. He gave us actually a couple of, he was in Black Panther. He was in Civil War. He showed up in Avengers both times. He was always a very dynamic presence, very engaging, very magnetic. So, you know, his legacy as far as that is concerned, I mean, it's a small comfort to his family, I'm sure, but at least in that regard, it lives on. So, you know, holy shit, that's fucking crazy, man. It's always like, it always seems like people that have such potential to do bigger and better things that are taken from us too early. Example, you know, Chadwick Boseman is a perfect example of that. But also, if you look at Paul Walker, you look at even Robin Williams. I know he was up there in age, but again, senseless. A lot of those guys, man, like Chris Farley. It's just, it sucks, man. It's like always, you know, these fucking great, awesome people that have so much to give to the world that can actually, you know, give some great art to people that are pieces of poop in a lot of ways, are always snatched from us. So it's really sad. Glow Stick says he looked hella sick last year. I didn't keep up with him or know, anything like that. I don't know if that was publicized a lot. Yeah, and Vinny's right. Anton Yelchin, another great fucking actor. Anton Yelchin at 27, dude, died by such a weird circumstance how that happened. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, those people again. But I didn't even know he was fucking sick. Bruce Lee, yeah, Gary's right. Yeah, Bruce Lee, another one. Brandon Lee was great. Brandon Lee had Heath Ledger. Brandon Lee was on the same cusp, I think, as Heath Ledger. Like they were gonna go on and do magnificent things with their roles or after their roles, and you know. But anyway, I don't want to dwell too much on the negative here, but it is very sad, and thoughts and prayers to his family. But hopefully they take some comfort and solace in the fact that he did bring a lot of joy to people, and he did a great, fantastic job with the character of Black Panther that so many people loved before the movie ever came out. By the way, Black Panther was always a strong, great character. He was on the Avengers team before, in the comics. I read Black Panther when I was a kid. I read Marvel comic books all the time. I remember Black Panther very specifically. And he did a great job. So I hope they can move forward with this. I hope that, they honor his memory. But, I feel like the best way to honor Chadwick Boseman is I don't want to replace T'Challa, the character anyway, with another actor, a new actor. I do. I mean, I think T'Challa should live. I just don't want to replace him with the sister. I don't think that's a good idea. I think that, I don't know. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, but yeah, man, it sucks. It's really sad. J.K. Ransom reviews. He was awesome in 42. I never watched 42. I've gotten drunk 42 times, but I've never seen 42. I've got to make that up. I'll definitely check out 42. Was 42? Was that a baseball movie? I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. River Phoenix, yeah. Somebody said River. Holy fuck, yeah, River. Adam Salazar, thank you so much. Very poignant. He says, "Drink a drink to the lost, to the close, and the past." There you go, man. That's a good statement, good sentiment. Chuck Fabiax says, "Jay, what do you think about Hugh Jackman playing Jason in a Friday the 13th film?" That's what I would, if I saw Hugh Jackman pop up, I'm like, all right, well, you're disguised as Jason so you can whip ass later on at Crystal Lake as Wolverine. I don't know. I mean, that'd be weird, man, if Hugh Jackman just randomly showed up as fucking Jason. I mean, he could definitely get in shape as far as it, but I always feel like Jason's a towering monstrosity of unnatural, supernatural strength and embodiment. I don't know if Hugh Jackman, I don't know. Isn't he short? Or maybe he's like 6'1". Maybe that's actually, I do remember there was some kind of situation with him where people were like, well, he's too tall to be Wolverine, because Wolverine in the comic books is a short dude. Like, he's more on the line of the dude that played the bad guy in Avatar, or Ike from Tombstone. He's a really short dude, like 5'7". So I'm not sure. Karopes is too short. I thought that I think Hugh Jackman's decently tall, and I think there was a lot of discontentment with some fans in X-Men that they thought they were going to cast maybe a 5'5", 5'7" kind of Wolverine, because again that would be more accurate to the comic books, but they didn't. Joko Wall says, if you could pick someone to be Freddy, who would it be? We've actually had this debate a few times. I've always settled on Robert Englund as a great Freddy choice. Not Robert Englund. I'm sorry.
He would be a great Freddy, I bet.
Yeah, he would be a really good Freddy. Kevin Bacon. I think that if you're going to do a one-time or even a couple of films or just a trilogy, I think Kevin Bacon would be the perfect choice. Of course, there's a lot of other younger guys out there that probably could pull it off. Skarsgård would be a really good one. But again, it would be kind of confusing because he was Pennywise. So people would be like, oh, that's fucking the clown. So why is he in Freddy makeup? So
the best Freddy I think would do, I think that they should get an unknown. I mean, I think
Leto.
Yeah. You got Biff. I think the best Freddy would be an unknown actor. I mean, give it up to a guy who's up and coming, who's got some talent, who could really do some shit. It blew Robert Englund's career up. They should do it for somebody else. But okay, you guys want to do the next round?
Yes, let's get onto it.
Let's do the next fucking round, man. Okay, so let's go to the other side now. Let's do an American Werewolf in London versus Silver Bullet.
Ooh,
that's
werewolf versus werewolf.
Werewolf. I think
werewolf on werewolf. My favorite kind of porn. What?
Basically, most werewolf movies are werewolf porn in some way. But Jay, what's the call sign going to be for this one?
I already did mine. You got to do yours now.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought I did the last one. Okay, mine's going to be. You got some crispy cakes. So
That's when you get mad that they're out of tequila at the bar.
When I say make up for great big legs, you're gonna have to vote for vote number 1 for American Werewolf in London, or vote number 2 for Silver Bullet. Are you guys ready? Make up for great big legs. Vote now. Vote number 1 for An American Werewolf in London, or vote number 2 for Silver Bullet. What is the best werewolf movie of those two? Jay, what's your choice here, you slut?
I think we all know. I'm just gonna take the gun and I'm gonna load the Silver Bullet and I'm gonna shoot it, Mike. I'm gonna shoot it straight at the face of the next vampire that walks up in my sight. I don't care if he's good looking like Kiefer Sutherland who was in 24. I don't care. I think again, Silver Bullet just matches up very well with American Werewolf in London. I do like American Werewolf in London. It's very grotesque. It's very gory. It's got like some cool. I like the interaction between the two characters in it. It's kind of awesome. And they got diaper jackets on, which says a lot. But I just feel again, Silver Bullet has got something about it. It's got like this wholesomeness to it that it just cannot. It's fucking Wonder Bread, man. Like it cannot be sliced. Like not like a really bad loaf of Wonder Bread, but like a really good solid loaf of Wonder Bread. I don't know, but it's a bad analogy. But the point being is, Silver Bullet is a wholesome movie with some gore in it, and it's got one of the best werewolf villains of all time.
Yeah. Did you get Adam Salazar's super chat?
I got him.
Okay.
Him, yeah.
So for me, it's going to be American Werewolf in London. I hate to vote against Silver Bullet twice because I do love Silver Bullet, but American Werewolf in London, to me, the first half of that movie is just two dudes. It's so weird and strange and original, and there's nothing else like it. Two dudes in the middle of the woods. It's such a strange fucking movie, dude. The originality of An American Werewolf in London is what makes it special to me, because it's one of those movies, again, like From Dusk Till Dawn for me, that there's nothing else like. So for me, that needs to stay. Like there are other movies like Silver Bullet. I do love Silver Bullet, but Stand By Me, shit like that. Like An American Werewolf in London is strange, it's weird, it's out there, but it still works. It's a movie that really shouldn't have been popular, but somehow it connected with people and it blew up. It's a movie that would come out today, and it feels like it could be easily overlooked, but thankfully it wasn't. I need that movie to stay. And again, the way I choose all these is which movie would I eradicate from history if I had to choose one. And I think An American Werewolf in London is just a little bit more original than Silver Bullet. I have to choose that.
Whore.
I have
blasphemous whore.
It's me choice.
I don't know the wholesome comparative. I mean, I get like the relationship between the two guys is awesome. I love that. And I love it. I love the hitchhiking aspect. I love the cinematography. I think it looks really cool. It's definitely one of those movies that make you feel kind of alone, and it's got this horror element all the way through it. But the thing about the reason, it's. Silver Bullet is definitely like in some ways Stand By Me, but it's got Stand By Me with gory fucking scenes in it. Scenes that they didn't show in Stand By Me. Yeah. And it's got like this different element. It's like the Monster Squad took like 2 hits of fucking acid and they were like, let's fucking do it today.
Yeah.
Let's go out there and hunt that werewolf.
And what I mean by that, I use Stand By Me, but like there are so many movies that are like they're wholesome but also horror movies. Like there are other movies like Silver Bullet. Like it stands on its own, but there are other movies like it. But American Werewolf in London is just so weird. It's just it's such a weird ass movie that it's impossible to replicate. And you saw them try with that shit American Werewolf in Paris. It's just impossible to fucking to replicate. But speaking of Adam's super chat, I wasn't here for that, so I do want to have my my toast and my drink as well to Chadwick Boseman.
I would say at the end of the day, though, like if I had to pick the two movies, here's how I judge it. Like, what if on a rainy Sunday afternoon in October, what would I pick to watch? I would pick Silver Bullet, dude. Not only does it's a disarming, wholesome flick that has horror elements on the side. It just puts me in the mode it puts me in the mood the same way that Halloween 4 puts me in the October feels.
I get that.
It gets it there. Like and I also like the relationship that Corey Haim has with his sister, because he's kind of an asshole, but he doesn't mean to be at first, and then they kind of have an understanding, and it takes like Gary Busey to kind of bring them together. I don't know. It was just a really sweet kind of film with heart in it, with horror around it. But American Werewolf in London, I've seen that movie several times. I fucking like that one too. And again, the diaper jacket, like before it was cool, before Mace and D-Pity or Puff Daddy made it cool, they already had it on. Yeah, Puff Daddy and Mace made that shit fucking cool.
Lil J Money, we talked about that. We know you don't have to keep posting over and over again. We know, man.
Yeah, we said Black Panther, man.
I see what you're saying. I agree with you, but all right, dude. There's a delay, so. I'll give
Okay,
you a,
Lil
I'll
J.
give, I'll
Lil
give,
J.
I'll give you a second, man. And,
You have my namesake. Don't fuck it up. Stop it, Lil J.
and we agree with you, but you don't have to spam it. But so all right, I'll put up the thing. Stop voting now. Let's see, where is that bitch at?
Vinny sees that D Pity. No, there's a YouTuber named D Pity, that does like parodies and shit. Where he goes to comic conventions dressed as like different Marvel heroes or DC heroes and does dances and shit. I meant
he's funny as fuck too, by the way.
He's great. D Pity's great. I meant P Diddy, but D Pity is like was stuck in my mind.
P Diddy.
Dude, that guy, he did one of the funniest things I ever saw him do was when he dressed up in like a spandex Flash uniform and he went out in public.
He did flash dance.
He did the flash dance song while he was waiting in line and he was doing all the dance moves. That shit was fucking gold. And he wound up getting kicked out, but it was fucking great.
He did. Gypsy Warrior said, Michael J, please tell me Marvel won't recast.
They will recast though. They will.
I don't think that they should for a long time.
I was kind of alluding to what you just said. I think that I don't want, because T'Challa, the character of Black Panther, is so iconic and so awesome. I want another. It makes sense for another character to take it over. I don't want them to give the role to that one chick, the sister or whatever, because that doesn't even make sense. Like it just doesn't make sense.
No. I think you got to leave that one alone, man. I think that guy, he put out such a performance there, and he changed things so much. That movie was such a big movie that I don't think you touched that for a long time after that.
Well,
I think you let that performance stand alone.
I don't know. To me, it's kind of like Christopher Reeve. I mean, nobody wanted to replace Christopher Reeve as Superman.
Yeah. But they gave it a while. And they should give it a while.
Dude, this is Black Panther. Like, I don't even know when the next Black Panther movie is supposed to come out. But
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It'll be up to the studios. That's why me and Mike aren't making a lot of money, and we don't have the studio's ears.
I wouldn't touch it for a really long time, man. But no, it's just I don't know. It's sad as fuck, man. And it just goes to show you that just because no matter who you are, I mean, our time here is limited, man. We are there's an expiration date on all of us, and you gotta try to enjoy your life, and nobody's fucking safe, man. It's the way of the world, and
live your life to the fullest, man. Like live in the moment, fucking have a good time. Because don't act like you're rushing towards the end, because we all know we're gonna die. Just have a good fucking time with what you got here. Yeah. And I think as far as I'm concerned, it's really sad with Chadwick, his family and stuff. But I think he had a great time, man. Like he was in great movies. He put a lot of faith and hope in people with the character that he played, and a lot of people remember him for that. And that's great, man. Yeah. That's awesome. If I could leave the world and having an iconic character as such as he played, man, I'm not saying I don't want to die. Nobody wants to die, but that would be something to go out on. So, it's cool, man. And, just again, just echoing what Mike said, man, like, listen, you guys understand that everything is like life is precious and it can be snatched from you in a fucking instant. Like you could be walking down the street and all of a sudden this asshole ice cream truck driver that's been drinking too much whiskey plows into you and your life is over. Yeah. Just live it to the fullest.
Yeah. Death is undefeated, man. And we're all going to die. And no matter if you're a fucking superhero or you're an amazing actor or you're a guy who broke barriers or you did what you're going to do. Right. We get caught up in arguing about shit and like all this dumb shit. But, that guy had a family and, it's a sad fucking day, and it's not just him. It's anybody who died today from fucking, from COVID or whatever's out there. This year has been a bitch.
Blair has it right. Blair Heartless says 2020 is so trashy. You fucking whore on Instagram. Your shit is fucking terrible. Yeah. You're like goddamn tequila or whatever her name was. Fucking posted pictures of her anus. Like saying this is fucking cool.
This year it's not. This year can suck a dick, man. This year can suck a dick. But in honor of that, I think the only appropriate thing I think to say is that I'm happy as fuck to be alive right now and to be hanging out with you guys. And I think a lot of us, we get caught up in our troubles and we get caught up in COVID or 2020 or all the shit that's happening right now. But you know what? We're alive and we're here today and we're going to be here tomorrow. And just all be thankful for that. And no one's fucking safe. We're all gonna die. So let's try to
fuck on.
Let's try to be good to each other while we're here, man. And that's not to put anything against anything that anybody's going through right now, but fuck.
Yeah, listen, it's a lot. Okay, I've always my mother told me this. She always said, it's really easy to be a bad guy. It's really easy to be mean to somebody. It's really easy to be hateful and selfish and spiteful and a piece of shit and hypocritical and just an overall piece of garbage human. It's really easy to do that because everybody does it. It's a really hard thing to be a good person. It's a really hard thing to look at somebody treating you like trash or just treating you like, a piece of poop that they forgot to scrape off their foot. It's really hard to be like, you know what? You're having a bad day. Something's wrong with you. And I feel sorry for you, but have a good one, brother. Have a good one, sister. And just walk about your day. It's really hard to be a good guy. And there's a lot. I think I actually read that. No, my mom did say that, but it was funny because I actually read that in a Preacher comic book. It was like, be one of the good guys because there's way too many or too less of us or too little of us left or something like that. But words to live by. Words to live by, man.
You know what, man? I was watching, and you got to watch this, man, over the weekend, and we can do a review of it maybe on the new podcast together. We can do a review for it on Monday or something. But I was watching today the David Arquette documentary about him trying to become a wrestler.
Oh, yeah,
and it's called You Can't Kill David Arquette. And it's crazy, man. I'm only about 30 minutes into it, but I'm going to finish it, and we should do a review for it. But, you're talking about David Arquette, who, to most people, he's a famous guy. He married Courtney Cox, big guy and all that. He won the WCW title. But he's sitting there in this car, and he's talking, and he's been through depression and anxiety and all this shit like that. And he's sitting in the car, and he's talking, and he's like, man, I've been through 10 years. He's like, I've been through 10 years since I did this wrestling thing, and all this shit happened with Scream. I've been going to what do you call them? When you try out for something, I can't think of the word for
Summer
it.
League.
No, when you auditions. He's like, I've been going to auditions for 10 years, and for 10 years I've been told no. For 10 years I've been told no, and yet I still go. And he's like, what kind of person does that to themselves? What kind of person accepts rejection for 10 years and keeps going forward and keeps doing what they're doing? And he goes to these, and it's David Arquette. If you and I met David Arquette, we would be like, dude, you're a god.
We fanboy out.
But he goes to these wrestling conventions, and because he fucking won the title because that's what Eric Bischoff wanted, everybody like spits in his face and treats him like shit and treats him like he's a piece of dog shit. This is a human being we're talking about here. And if you or me went into a wrestling ring and they're like, you're going to win the WC title tonight, what would you and me do? We'd be like, fuck yeah. So would anybody else. But everybody shits on him. And I think the point that I'm trying to make is that, like, you'd never, ever, ever know what's going on in someone's life. You look at Chadwick Boseman, who's in shape. He's a fucking superhero. All this shit. And then, like, even his life has an expiration date.
Right.
And you never know what's going on in someone's real life. So the only thing that you can do about that is just to treat everybody with respect. If someone has less subscribers than you, or if someone if they smell fucking weird, or if they're at a lower, if they have a lower job title than you have, or whatever it is, or maybe that person's a dick on a daily basis to you at work, you don't know what the fuck is going on in their life at home. And if you were going through what they were going through at home, you might be 10 times the dick, or you might not even have the guts to survive day by day. So I don't know exactly where I'm going with here, but what I'm saying is that you never, ever fucking know. You don't know what's going on in someone else's life. You don't know what they have to deal with behind closed doors. You don't know what they have to deal with at home. Maybe it's a person who's fucking rich and has millions of dollars, but when they go to sleep, they have fucking panic attacks all night long, and they're on the fucking edge of their rope, and they're dying inside. You just don't know. So the only thing you can do about that is just to be fucking nice to people and try to be understanding. And just try to love your fellow man, whether they're a fucking Democrat or a Republican or whatever the fuck's going on. The only thing we can do to survive on this world is just to be fucking nice to each other. And I don't know where the fuck I went off on that rant, and I hope I don't seem like a crazy person right now, but it came from a place of...
You always seem like a slightly drunk New York guy with the end is near sign.
That sounds about right.
I see what you're saying. No,
that's what I felt like.
100%. Like, and like this channel, the whole thing about the channel, the whole thing about the horror community is the fact that we all get to come together and have a good time together and not judge each other and not be an asshole and not be about politics, not be about religion, not be about any of that stuff, because the horror brings us together. I think if a lot of people in the world reflected the community that the horror community has anyway, specifically, that we'd be all better off. Like, listen, people can have opinions, people can disagree, people can say whatever. People can say the sky is red and I can say the sky is green and you can say the sky is blue, and other people can say, hey, like Skittles falls out of my mouth sometimes when I fart. Whatever, that's your opinion, but the point being is I respect it, and it's whatever. I'll move on with my life. It's not going to affect me. I'm not going to go on a rage on Instagram or Twitter or fucking whatever and bitch about things and make, all you're doing is pumping more fucking evil and venom into the world. It's already bad enough.
Yeah.
Let's all calm down and be like, you know what? Let's do this together. I got an idea. Here's a fucking crazy one. We're all human. Let's just figure out the way to get out of it and move on. Yeah. But either way, and I think a perfect example of this is the fact that we're doing these versus thing. We have multiple people that disagree, right? We have multiple people that say Mike and Jay are bought corporate shills because they're pieces of shit that love Donald Trump's hair and they like to smell it. And then we have another side that says Mike and Jay love Joe Biden's ass and they can put their finger in it. The point being is, no, we don't. The versus thing, these great, awesome people come out and they vote, and that's always great. And they can disagree, but they have great conversations in the chat. I only get to see it every once in a while, but it's always a good kind of vibe. Man, that's what we need more often. And it reminds me back in the day, man. Like back in the day, like nobody was like so offended by fucking everything. Like people were going off. Like, I'm gonna write an article and fuck it, and I'm gonna put my finger real hard down on the space bar and the period because I'm pissed off. Get over it, guys. Like, come on, let's all just get along and have a good fucking time. Like, Jesus Christo. Yeah. By the way, we have the vote in.
All right, let's get to the fucking winner of the vote.
Yeah, we went real crazy. We got fucking like let's just get back to where we were. So this was a pretty close one too. Option 1 has a 41. Bring it home, right down the lane. That's a turkey. That's also a bowling reference. And number 2, option 2, has a 45 by 4 points.
Oh, did Silver Bullet win, dude?
Silver Bullet is loaded in the gun, and it took the life.
Dude, took the life. That's fucking crazy because I'm pretty sure an American Werewolf in London beat Silver Bullet last time. But today, Silver Bullet rides again. And because it wins.
The bullets are in the house.
The day is a different day, sir. And Silver Bullet wins. Wow. Okay, so Silver Bullet is the champion of the left side bracket. I don't know what else to call it, but Silver champ.
Dude, that's crazy. I love it, dude. I told Mike when we were doing the Bill and Ted review, I was like, dude, I really hope. I didn't have a lot of hope, but I was like, I really hope that Silver Bullet gets to the final.
Wow.
And it's happening. Oh my God.
Wow. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that American Werewolf won last time. So that's fucking wild as shit. Let's get into the super chats really fast before we go into the final 4 rounds. Church Jackson, thanks, buddy. We love you, man. He says, yo, what did I miss? I've been crying. My best friend just passed away from an overdose. Thank you for being here for us always. Man, Church, I'm sorry to fucking hear that, dude.
I'm sorry, Church, man.
What we were talking about was Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, just passed away apparently from colon cancer out of nowhere in the middle of the live stream. But brother, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm terribly hard to hear that, and I'm sorry to give you even worse news on the heels of that. That's what we're going through. I'm sorry for you, man, and for your friend, and for everything. This fucking year is a bitch, and this year's the worst fucking goddamn hocus pocus curse ever in the history of the world. Yeah, but it's goddamn awful. We can't do anything but keep going, man. It's like the devil came up here and took a dump on this year. He was like, you know what? I'm going to leave a stinky pile of shit and go back in the ground. There's no other option. We're going to keep going, and we're going to do what we got to fucking do, man. We love you, Church. I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain, man. I'm sorry to hear that happened. We love you, dude. Energy Sucker, thanks, man. He said, everyone made memes about Chadwick looking fragile. That reinforces what we were saying. You don't know what people are fucking going through in their own lives. So the best fucking, you know how many times I've gone to make fucking tweets about shit that pisses me off about somebody fucking copying us or some bullshit like that, and I don't, because I just try to remind myself, and I have to do this I'm not fucking perfect. Obviously, I'm not fucking perfect, but on a constant goddamn basis, man. especially with social media networks and shit like that, I have to remind myself, like, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a fucking positive voice or a negative voice? If somebody's fucking copying you, try fucking harder and be more thankful for the people who have followed you. If someone's pissing you off, go tell somebody that they're doing an awesome job rather than telling them that they suck. So if you're watching a YouTube video and you think it fucking sucks shit, instead of fucking commenting that they suck shit when they're probably just trying their best to do what they love while they're on the side of their full-time fucking job when they're working and they probably have 2 kids or whatever the hell's going on in their lives, and instead of just telling them they suck and they should go fucking die, why don't you go to a video you like and tell them how much you like them? The only thing you can do is choose to put out positivity into the fucking world, and that's you have a choice. Put out positivity, put out negativity. So just try to put out fucking positivity. I'm going on another rant. I'm sorry, but tonight's fucking weird.
No, I agree with you, man. Like, I mean, listen, Mike and I have been doing this for like 8 years, and it's true. We've had to bite our tongue several times when people that well, I don't want to get into that, but there have been instances, that Mike and I have been, clearly copied, and it pisses us off because it took us a long time. I mean, back in 2012, nobody gave us shit about us or any of the content that we were doing. We were coming up with stuff on the fly and having a good time with it. Me and Mike still enjoy fucking doing this content for sure. But, but you see it more and more now, especially I think that Instagram and Twitter, especially Twitter, but it's such a toxic fucking environment. It's so bad now. It's gotten to a point where it's redlining, but you constantly see people, picking over a fucking, your body to find something, and then they try to copy it. But either way, I'm not getting on that tangent, but I agree with Mike. I echo the sentiments. It really is impressive to me. And it's kind of like, what the fuck? When somebody takes the time to type out a fucking long ass response to a video, like, I think you guys are like the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen in my life. And my mother, if she was alive, would fucking say the same thing. By the way, I hope a train hits you. Even though if you don't live near a train track, I hope one comes out of the sky like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and crushes your fucking head. And by the way, I also hope that your wiener shrinks up and goes inside your butt where you have to cough out wieners for the rest of your life because you disagree with my opinion. Love, Jared. It's just so weird that you take the fucking time to put that shit out there. And I've seen so many smaller YouTube channels that suffer such a fucking bad fate. And I'm like, God damn, I would never. I've watched videos that are cringy, that are corny, that are terrible, that are badly put together, that have hot takes that I don't like, or other takes that I fucking despise, and I would never go on there and tell them that I hope a train hits them from the sky.
and I'm fine with it. Like, I'm fine. I like those comments because, like, I get pissed off and I respond or whatever. But like, what bothers me about it. And this is not to compare that with anything else that's actually like real problems that is going on, but it's just talking about the psyche of talking about the psyche of people this year and the way people are. Here's the thing, man. Like, I've never in my life, genuinely, I've never watched I've watched a YouTube video before and been like, this is goddamn garbage. God, this is stupid. Fuck this shit. Like, I've gotten so angry at fucking YouTube videos or whatever, like, I couldn't tell you. Or like an ad on the radio or whatever. An ad on the radio is different, but like with a YouTube video, I could never ever imagine. I could never imagine taking my time out to go to somebody, especially somebody that doesn't have a lot of views.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing when someone's like a huge fucking thing. Another thing, like, I feel so badly for people who are just trying to get started. My 10-year-old has a Gotcha Life YouTube channel, and I couldn't imagine, like, she's putting she's doing what she likes to do. She's trying to have fun. She wants to get involved. She sees people doing things. Like her or anybody else, they see people doing stuff that's fun. They see people doing a movie channel that's fun. They want to get involved. It's like somebody walking up to a party and like. And then they turn on their you got to be scared. And I remember what this is like. You're scared shitless the first time that you sign in to see what people have to say. And I'm fine with it. Like, I can take it. But like to log in and see someone be like, you're trash. This is shit. This is a rip off of this, that, whatever the fuck.
Right.
Like, it's so like, do you realize like, someone's putting themselves out there and just trying to be happy, and you're literally going out of your way. If you don't like it, you can just turn off it, but you're going out of your way to be like, I fucking hate you. You fucking suck. Why are you so angry to do that? And the truth is that that person's hurting deep inside. They're so angry at their own unhappiness. They're so angry at their own fucking failure to do whatever it is that makes them happy that they want other people to suffer too. So when they can look at you and they can pick apart what you suck at, it makes them feel better about them not even trying in the first goddamn place. So if any of you guys watching this are starting something or going to start something or have done that or have had that, don't fucking listen to it, because anybody that says anything shitty to you, they're just sad because they didn't have the guts, or they did have the guts and they got shot down. They're hurting inside. So fucking feel empathetic for them rather than feeling bad about yourself. And again, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm just on a rage.
And we got to get back to the. We're here for verses. Goddamn.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
If those people fucking call you shit names and they're bastards, they have a small wiener and they've not got their lips off their mother's titties. So forget about them. Forget about them. Get out of here. They're not supposed to be here. Those assholes. Fuck them. They weren't even invited to the party. Those pieces of shit. But anyway, okay. So we're next for. We got another round coming up.
Do another round. Sorry, everybody, for the rant. I genuinely,
genuinely
apologize. This year's been a lot on a lot of us. So, Will on Wine said, Bill and Ted said it best: be excellent to each other. Be
for sure
excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.
That's fucking it, man. That's all there is to it. Carrie Crownless, thank you so much. She says, "Love is love. Doesn't matter the superficial shizit. Superficial shizit. We come together because we are here for the same thing. We create love and positivity here. We all just want to live our lives and enjoy living and be happy and smile and have a good time." So it's well fucking said. Thank you so much. I apologize for my rant, you guys. I do. I apologize for it. So, all right, game on.
All right, let's get game on.
Game on, Ski and Cheddar.
Let's move the fucking net back.
Game on.
All right.
Sorry, everybody.
Okay.
I genuinely apologize for that.
I like it. No, we both ranted. I'm not gonna let you go alone in the cold dark.
I'm sorry, but okay.
Me and Mike are like Blackbeard on the pirate ship, screaming as we light our beers on fire and say, "We're gonna take your village." We do it together, and we don't do it at all.
You know, it's and generally the last thing I'll say about it is all I see, like, you know, constantly you see people fighting and bitching and fighting and bitching and fighting and bitching. And this 2020, and everybody fucking hates each other and everybody's fucking mad. But then I know somebody that's a fan of this channel that lost their 12-year-old brother to COVID. And you know, it's just, when you put shit like that in perspective and you see everybody fucking all angry and fighting and shitting on each other and like fucking gouging each other's throats out, and then I think about somebody like that who's a decently good person who didn't do fucking anything wrong and has to deal with that shit, and then nobody's talking about that. It's just, the whole thing's just fucked. And all right, the next fucking round is Lost Boys versus Fright Night.
Let's calm down. We'll take a time out. We'll go to the corner, separate the situation, have somebody sprinkle some water on your face with a squirt bottle. Calm down. Let's all calm down. Let's calm down. Listen, we all want love here. Everybody's going to get love here. We're going to have a good time, God damn it.
All right.
That's the fucking truth.
The next vote, guys, is the Lost Boys versus Fright Night. This is a good one. This is a fucking good one, man. It's a real fucking good one. The Lost Boys versus Fright Night. I don't know if this happened in the vampire round or not, but the last one switched up, so who knows?
I mean, we don't know.
All right, Jay, what's the call sign going to be for this one?
In honor of Vinny C, Wakanda forever! Wakanda forever!
That's perfect. All right, so when Jay says Wakanda forever, you're going to vote number 1 for the Lost Boys, or you're going to vote number 2 for Fright Night. That's a fucking tough one. Jay, you ready?
That's a good one. Wakanda forever!
Vote now. Vote number 1 for the Lost Boys. Vote number 2 for Fright Night.
Mm-hmm.
What's your choice, Thur?
I mean, it's obvious. I mean, Lost Boys, come over here. I want to join you and drink some wine. I love Fright Night again. It's a great movie. It's got all the essentials there. He was really prepared for this fight. I mean, he did everything correct. He trained hard. He worked hard. He had a great trainer, and he definitely followed the diet that was recommended for him. But at the same time, he's going against the champion, man. He's going against Mike Tyson in his prime. 20 years old, wins the heavyweight title. Listen, Lost Boys is Mike Tyson, basically, in my opinion, in vampires, with the fucking black sneakers, with no socks on, with no music as he comes down the fucking lane to whoop your ass. I just feel like Lost Boys wins hands down, man.
I think it's going to be Lost Boys. I'm going to say Fright Night though, just to switch it up a little bit. Now I will.
Oh yeah, exactly. I like Fright Night when it wasn't cool.
I just want to fuck it up. Yeah, I want to fuck the system. I want to fuck the system.
Emo fucked.
And its butt. I'm going to go Fright Night, dude, because they're both fucking great. they're both fucking great. Like, I'll say Fright Night because it's just weird and actually I'm a liar. I gotta say Lost Boys.
I know. I saw you motherfucking floundering in the Pacific. I was like, should I throw him a life jacket? No.
I so badly want to fucking say Fright Night, but Lost Boys is such a fucking heavy hitter, man. Kiefer
Sutherland. I mean, god damn, dude.
Yeah, dude. The 80s stuff. Tim Capello.
It's just too much. It's too much to handle. That wax, if you fucking say no, that oily wax will get in your eye.
Yeah. We got it.
How cool would it be though to imagine in that time to go to the circus environment that they had, like the boardwalk kind of fair, to see Tim Capello fucking jamming it out on a goddamn saxophone with bulletproof skin and oil coming off in waves, rocking a saxophone and singing on top of it with a fucking chain link necklace. And you're like, you spot a hot girl in the crowd that's enjoying the same music as you. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Oh my god!
I think it's gonna be Lost Boys, and I think let's see if there's still votes going on here. I think we'll I'll give it another second here, but yeah, I think it's gonna.
It's just weird, man. Like Lost Boys, like again, it's one of those movies. Again, Fright Night is one of those movies too, as well. I'm not gonna discredit it, but Lost Boys. If you're saying, hey, what are you gonna watch to get you in the October spirit? I'd pick Lost Boys before Fright Night. I just would.
Yeah.
Like I'd pick Lost Boys before Fright Night.
Yeah,
it's what you got to do. And then I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna call Mike and friends and let's go have a bonfire in the middle of a weird field.
When I imagine them both in my head, I think Fright Night's so fun, but then I can just see Lost Boys like sprawling over top of it and be like, I am better, I am the one. Yeah. I can't help it. Like I want to pick Fright Night, but I can't.
I feel like we all be in a weird field with a bonfire going with our picnic chairs and feeling the flame on our face, but not feeling the burn, and then drinking alcohol. And just being like, yeah, man, this is a fun time. And we're going to have like some fucking Rick Astley music going on in the background. Yeah. I love it.
All right. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say stop voting. Let's put a cancellation on the votage. Put a cancellation on the wheezing of the grindage.
Get it done.
Stop voting, and we'll see who wins this bitch real quick. All right, Jay. So after this, we're going to be in the championship round.
Yeah. Before we get there, I think that it is prevalent and
take a pee-pee?
Also traditional now at this point to take a piss. And by the way, if you guys are new biscuit boys and girls here, Mike and I frequent the toilet as much as a camel would. Because we have small bladders. We have like 4-year-old girls' bladders. I mean, it is what it is.
I promise we're here to party. I'm here for the party. We're not here to get so serious. And I once again want to apologize for getting so serious.
Oh, yeah.
That was on me.
Well, I was doing it too. We were both in the same bracket, so it's fine.
All right. it's my turn to take a pee-pee.
No. Oh, yeah. I went first.
It's my turn. So I'm going to take a pee-pee real quick. And when I get back, all fun, all good fields, good vibes only. Like
I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back with something extra depressing. Wait.
Will you read us a poem from J. Esquire?
I will. Let me find it in my book stack. Thanks, Skillum. He said something nice finally. He said, nice bladder, Jay. I'm glad that you have x-ray glasses and you can see. It's true. It's actually terrible. I pee more than Mike, probably. I would be the worst fucking car guest. That's not even a word. It should be a word. If I was at a carpool, I'd be pulling over. I'd ask you to pull over every 5 minutes. Like, I gotta pee. I drink a lot of Diet Coke and I gotta go pee. What do you want from me? I'm sorry. I mean, it damages your kidneys if you don't go. Baby bladders. Yes, Todd. They are extremely baby. I mean, it's like we just discovered we had them. And then once we discovered we had them, now we have to use them all the time. It's kind of strange. Granny's peach tea. Oh man, what a great fucking BVS fucking reference. Did that fucking freak you out in BVS when she looked over and she saw Granny's peach tea and she was like slowly turning over and she's like, oh shit. Oh man, that was one of my favorite scenes of BVS though, by the way. Just because like Henry Cavill as he's looking around at all this destruction, and he knows he can't die, and it wasn't meant for him, but he's seeing all these human die, and like they turn to ashes and stuff. It's just like sadness that comes over his face. It's kind of imperceptible. I mean, he just played it so subtly, so well. I was like, God damn, that's a great scene. But anyway, from my opinion, I mean, there's a multitude of great scenes in BVS, but it was BVS. Yeah, it was BVS. Okay. David Kinginger says Lomas. I don't know what Lomas is. Are you referring to a spray that works on fungus between your toes? Lomas. The only thing that kills the fungus. I know what you meant. Lomas! You meant Lomas. I know. Lee Bauer says the Super Shredder is on the NECA store. I will definitely be looking at that. I wanted it for a while, so I would be not. I had the Super Shredder when I was a kid. Remember, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like toy line? They came out with a regular Super Shredder. It was kind of fat and squat and whatever. It kind of looked like I don't know, a squat Andre the Giant with like armor on. I liked it though; it was cool as fuck. But yeah, the Super Shredder from NECA looks really cool. Albo Pete's, I'm sorry, Jay, Zach Ward should be the new Freddy. To answer your question from earlier, he played the crazy kid's older brother in Freddy versus Jason. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I could see that. I'd be okay with him. Listen, the only reason why, like, I hang around Kevin Bacon like a fucking UFO that has nothing better to do except stalk humans on Earth instead of going to Uranus is because I feel like Kevin Bacon could be the equivalent of, with a good director, of the Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. I feel like if you could make 3 solid movies with Kevin Bacon with a great director, I think that would be perfect. I think that would inject some much needed new love and feel and new blood in a way into the Freddy franchise and kind of reboot that series. I feel like that's the way to go. Again, I'm not saying it's the perfect way to go. I'm just saying, in my opinion, because again, if you have Kevin Bacon as Freddy Krueger and you have a director, a horror director anyway, on the equivalency as Christopher Nolan, you have him do 3 movies. Man, I think that could really, goddamn Fast and the Furious, pump the nos, let's go to the finish line, get that movie started. Here's the thing. I think that as far as director, that's the tough one. Who's a good director for Nightmare on Elm Street? Like, and I want a director to be there for all 3 films. Like, I felt like the best idea to go with is Freddy, like, or I don't know what you would call it, but just the focus on the human side of Freddy Krueger and to show how disgusting, nasty he is, and then the trial and all that stuff, and then at the end of the movie where he comes back as Freddy Krueger. In the second movie, make it Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake from '84, right, with Johnny Depp. Make that happen, and then the last movie in this trilogy would be Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I love Freddy 2, but you could actually jump over that film and get to Nightmare 3, which in my opinion is one of the better sequels ever, and then have that in there. But again, that's my opinion. I just feel like I feel like that would be a great trilogy, and then leave it open-ended, and then somebody else could come in and take the reins of Freddy Krueger. Anyway, I'd probably be stupid. I don't know. Mizzy E says Timothy Olyphant might be a good Freddy. Yep, I think I could see that. Timothy Olyphant would probably be a really good Freddy. Definitely, he's got the weird factor if he really wants to. Glenn Harris says Fat Russell Crowe versus Gladiator Russell Crowe. Well, I mean, you already know the answer to that. Fat Russell Crowe wouldn't even have to fight. He'd own the stadium, my sir. Come on, Glenn. He would own the stadium. He wouldn't have to. He would just throw Russell Crowe skinny to the fucking Lions. Oh, yeah. Buffalo Biscuits. Dude, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. The Woodsman with Kevin Bacon was exactly why I thought Kevin Bacon would be a pretty decent Freddy Krueger. Not just the fact that he's a great actor overall, but The Woodsman is such a fucked up movie. It's so weird. If you guys haven't ever seen The Woodsman, get a barf bag ready. It's not a grotesque movie, just the subject material is very grotesque. Watch that movie. It's a great film, and Kevin Bacon rocks the shit out of it.
Dude,
But
yes. Jonathan Nichols just said Matthew Lillard as Freddy, and oh my god, I would fucking sign up for that. Yeah, I would sign up for that in a heartbeat.
The Woodsman, Matthew Lillard would be good too. But The Woodsman is one of those films I think that explored, I think what they've tried to do with Freddy, but they've never had the foot on the pedal to go all the way down. But Matthew Lillard would be great. Somebody also mentioned Timothy Olyphant as Freddy, which I would be fine with that too.
Yeah.
Even though he's a really good looking guy, if you bury him under makeup, it kind of be like burying Ryan Reynolds under the Deadpool makeup. Yeah. He's still good looking.
He's a guy though that I'd like to see go fucking ham. Like Oliphant, like he kind of did in Scream 2 a little bit, even though it was kind of corny, but he was early to acting. I think Timothy Oliphant could go fucking wild as like a Freddy or something like that.
He would. I think it'd be fun. All right, I'm gonna go pee in the toilets.
Okay. Let me just say, just real quick, one more time for you guys. I'm really sorry I got so serious for a minute there. This week's been stupid for dumb shit. So, we're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. I apologize for making things so serious there. There's just, if this was a different channel, there's a lot of shit I could say. I don't want to because we're here to have fun and have a Friday night party. So, with that being said, are you guys having a good time? Are we still having fun tonight? Is everybody feeling good in their tchotchkes? In their naked underwear of life? I hope so. But, yeah. So, where are we in this fucking list? I think we're down to, let's look at it real quick. Let's look at it together as one. We are in the final, not even the final 4, but the final 3. Did Jay say who won the Fright Night Lost Boys thing? I don't know, because we might be in the championship. Did I miss that? I hope I did not miss that. If I did, my apologies. But, yeah. All right, I'm going to do this. Let me do this. Church said, how big did you poop? I did not poop on this eve. I poop before the live streams. I always have to take like a pre-poop. Like I will poop, and then like when it's time to live stream, I'm like, fuck, I gotta poop. Like I got a pre-poop live stream. Thanks, Church. Mark Dorman says, Mike, keep it real, and that's why we love Wham. I appreciate that, Mark. There's I think with any of us, man, with what's going on in the world this week, I don't think there's a single person that doesn't have strong feelings about what's going on. And we try really hard to keep things non-political here, and we really want to, but the world is just so fucked up. It's gotten to a point where it's not even political. It's like just humanistic. Like, do you care about what's happening to human beings in the world? And it's hard. And we try really hard to. But it's a fucking fight not to, man, because I'm really fucking pissed about the world. But, trying to keep it fun, man. We're just trying to have a good time on a Friday night here. Vinny C, thanks, man. He says, why would Kevin Bacon be a good spokesman for the dog treats, bacon strips? Dogs love him because it's bacon. My dogs are so fucking spoiled, dude. I'll give them a bacon strip and they'll just drop that shit and be like, where's the steak, Holmes? Where's that steak fat, bitch? That's what I really want. But dude, trust me, if I went to poop, I would be reading a book right now. I'd be I just finished Jim Carrey's book. It's awesome, by the way. I'm a poop reader. Wade's Movie World, thanks, man. He says, Chadwick Boseman died tonight, colon cancer, Black Panther. Yeah, I know, man. We talked about it a little while ago. It's fucking awful. It's fucking terrible, man. But yeah, no, we did talk about that just a little bit ago, Wade. Talking about who should be Freddy, I never even thought about Matthew Lillard. Whoever said that a few minutes ago is a great fucking choice, man. That is such a cool choice. I think he could rock the shit out of a crazy-ass role like that, for sure. I think that would be dope as hell. Tomo said, Mike would wear glasses and read of War and Peace on the can. I should read of War and Peace on the can. Thunderwolf says, Thor or Buster? We can't pit our dogs against one another, man. Thor's been through some shit this week. He's not ready for a battle. Yeah, Jim Carrey's book's fucking awesome. It's weird because it's like some of it's real, but some of it's not. He like made some shit up. It's a really fun book. I enjoyed it a lot. And then I wonder, what are we going to do next week? I know a lot of people are talking about Jim Carrey versus Adam Sandler. To me, it's Jim Carrey all the fucking way. But I don't know if that would be a good Friday Night Fights or not. That could be fun. Dean Trickery, thank you so much, man. He says, for Nudie Magazine Day. Nudie Magazine Day. Nudie Magazine Day. It's fucking awesome. Shit, where'd my... There it is. In honor of switching up the tone for what we're going to do, I got to switch up my fucking background. Okay, let's do something wacky here. Oh, where'd that one go? No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Let's go with The Office. Look, guys, I'm in The Office. I'm on the show The Office. And Dwight's being really fucking weird right now. Oh, my shit's frozen. There we go.
I was imagining the NWO when Scott Hall.
Dwight's being a dick right now. I don't even know what to do. Church Jackson says, send me a clip of what you want me to put in the short film we're shooting next week. I will, dude. Sorry, I meant to do that earlier, but I'll definitely say that, man. Thanks. Look, guys, I'm in The Office. I don't know. Yours still looks cooler, dude. With that black and the light, that shit looks cool as shit. I like it a lot. Nice.
Yeah, I'm just not really very happy with it. Somebody said it correctly. They were like, in one of the live streams, they were like, it looks like Jay's in a strip club. And it's true. It does. I mean, you guys can't see the posters that's back there at all. Like, I can see it on my... Yeah, but it's like you got like random posters. It could be like Big Black Cocks and Pearly White Com Part 3 posters, and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. By the way, Vinny wants me to point out... why would Kevin Bacon be a good spokesman for the dog treats begging strips?
I read that earlier, so I know the answer already.
Oh, you already? Oh, he wanted you to tell it, I guess.
No,
I mean, we can start again, and you can tell it. I'm sorry, Vinny. I didn't read. I didn't read his first part. He said, "Jay, I'm so sorry, Vinny." He said, "Jay, make sure Mike tells you my joke." I super chatted while you were gone. I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's okay.
I didn't know. What do you want me to do with these hands? I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Oh man.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, man. Vodka will ruin you, man. I had a vodka drunk goddamn vomit episode last week, dude. I will never touch that in the amount or capacity that I did.
Yeah, who won the last thing? Was it Lost Boys or Fright Night? Did we ever do that?
Lost Boys.
What was the vote?
Yeah, Lost. Wait a minute. Well, I thought we were on the championship round.
No, I don't know who won the last vote. You must have done that while I was gone. No, I must have been gone. Who won?
Oh no. Okay, I didn't. I didn't. I was tinkling in the toilets with my small wiener. Okay. Option one, whoever option one was, I don't remember who option one was.
Lost Boys.
Comes into the ballpark swinging Sammy Sosa fucking numbers with steroids. 75 to option two coming in like fucking Little Mac from Punch Out with 30.
Oh, damn. 75 to 30. So we have our championship, guys.
Bo knows.
We have our championship. Are you guys ready for the championship? Yeah. We have a 3-seed.
I feel so bad. Yeah, Vinny. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, we have a 3-seed against a 1-seed. Silver Bullet versus the Lost Boys. It's werewolves versus vampires. It's everything we never hoped it would be. Who wins?
This is the best, man. This is the best.
Who will win?
I feel bad, though. I feel like such a fucking drunk Dick Vitale. It's going to be the moccasins, baby. It's going to be the moccasins. Like, they're not wearing moccasins, Dick. I mean the shoes.
My background's just throwing me off right now. I gotta switch that. So the final round's going to be Silver Bullet versus Silver Bullet versus the Green Lantern. It's going to be Silver Bullet versus the Lost Boys. Oh Jesus Christ! What have I done?
This is great.
There we go. Silver, fucking, what the hell's happening? All right, Silver Bullet versus the Lost Boys. You guys ready to vote on this piece of shit? The greatest. Who
I'm
is
ready
best?
and steady.
Who is das bestest? Is it vampire movies? Is it werewolf movies? We will decide now together as one, Chimchi. We got...
You sound like that ancient guy in the hills that I find to finally give me karate lessons. What do you tell me your future, Kimchi?
Jay, give us the call sign for this one. Silver Bullet or the Lost Boys? Here we go.
No, I already did mine.
Did you really?
It's your turn.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I did Wakanda Forever.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Silver Bullet versus the Lost Boys. Don't vote until I say, you want what's best, but you don't know what's best, because I'll give it to you in Texas. So when I say, you don't know what's best, but you don't know what's best, I'll give it to you in Texas. That's when you're going to vote. You're going to vote number 1 for Silver Bullet.
Only in Texas, bitch.
You're going to vote number 1 for Silver Bullet. You're going to vote number 2 for the Lost Boys. Are you ready? You don't know what's best. Gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you in Texas. Vote right now. Vote number 1 for Silver Bullet.
You don't know what's going to give it to you in Texas.
Vote number 2 for the Lost
You
Boys.
have no idea what's going to...
What's the best? What's the best?
All right, well...
What's your choice, you piece of
The
shit?
best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. I feel like, again, you know, and I will say that Courtney, and I'm not telling tales out of school here, but Courtney had said at the last werewolf meetup that he had wished, I think you said this, Courtney, that Silver Bullet should have won, or Silver Bullet should have been, you know, the main. But I gotta go with Lost Boys, man. I gotta go with Lost Boys. Again, it's such a dynamic movie. It's one of those movies that really sets itself apart from the pack overall. It's one of those movies that you can watch as a fan. You know, growing up in the 80s, you can watch it and love it. You can watch it in the 90s, growing up then and love it. You can watch it in the 2000s or now and just enjoy and appreciate how much awesome atmosphere and amazing cast they had. And, you know, again, Silver Bullet is awesome. It's a wholesome movie. It's pretty much like fucking Full House on serotonin. I don't know. Or testosterone. But compared, there's so much more going on with Lost Boys, man. There's so many different actors that you are involved with that you can fucking, like, you're like, God, I want to know more about that actor. I want to know more about that character or whatever. Like, even the smallest actor, Alex Winter. Like, what's your fucking story? You goddamn long-haired motherfucker that don't have a job. What did you do? I want to know about him. But yeah, man, it's got to be Lost Boys. A great soundtrack, great atmosphere, great actors overall. Silver Bullet got amazing actors too, but just not the same. It's just on the same level. I hate to shit on Lost Boys or Silver Bullet again, because I've been voting against Silver Bullet since round 1. I had Dusk Till Dawn beating Silver Bullet, but yeah, it's the Lost Boys, man. Lost Boys, you know, Corey Feldman, the saxophone, the Frog Brothers, the feels, the Joe Schumacher greatness to that movie. It's just such a wide spanning. It's not only 80s nostalgia, but it's vampire nostalgia. It's so gothic, it's so dark, but it's so funny, but it's so special. It's so everything. I think Lost Boys was the favorite coming in. And, you know, sometimes it's the favorite because it's supposed to be the favorite. And I think Lost Boys is... It's crazy to say. It feels weird to say because there's so many great werewolf movies and there's so many great vampire movies. But of all werewolf and vampire movies, I think Lost Boys is the best one. And it feels weird to say that, but I think it is, man. When you compare them, I mean, it happened with vampires and now it's happened with vampires and werewolves. I think it's Lost Boys. Yeah, and I think that Green Lantern would win overall, but I just think that the character Green Lantern, not the movie. But yeah, it's Lost Boys, man. Like I just feel like you can't even like experience October and Halloween in the same way without putting Lost Boys on at some point during that month. You can't. Yeah. Silver Bullet definitely is one of those films, but Lost Boys has got to be glue. Got to be glue. G2 got to be glue. It's got to be the glue that holds together your whole Halloween night. That's what I was going to say. All right, stop voting, by the way, everybody. It is what it is, man. Hold on. It is what it is. Now we've got the final votes are in. The final votes are in. Who will win? I think it's going to be Lost Boys. I also think Lost Boys will win. But it's crazy. Let me ask you guys in the chat this.
now that we've had all the votes in for both vampires, for both werewolves, for all that shit, if you had to pick one werewolf movie or one vampire movie that's going to be the number one above all else, what would that movie be? What would your personal choice be as the best werewolf or vampire movie? Just type in the name down below while they count it up. Somebody asked, I barely saw.
Are you trying to say like?
Marco said, when will we get Man vs. Movie again? That's coming this October. Halloween Horror Month this month. We're doing 2 Man vs. Movies.
Yeah.
We got 2 planned out. We don't know exactly what the franchises are going to be yet, but we're going to go hard.
We're going to look like that fucking guy from The Mummy who's like, death is only the beginning. Fade down to ashes. Whatever that guy's name was. I can't remember his name, but yeah, that guy. Yeah, dude, it's weird. Like, as far as like, are you trying to say like, what's the movie that you would like? One movie that you would put overall above?
Yeah. What would have been if you could have had your druthers? What would have been your movie to survive all other movies in vampires and werewolves for other people? I mean, for us, it's clearly Lost Boys, I think, because that's what won. But
Lost Boys, but I have such a soft spot, and I love John Carpenter's vampires so much, dude. To me, yes, Kiefer Sutherland is one of the best vampires to ever exist to play the role of a vampire. But god damn, dude, John Carpenter's vampires took things like the Dusk Till Dawn, and he did things like with I don't know, the interactions in a way with it's not Lost Boys in a way, but it's just like this action rock and roll movie. I love the villain. I love that vampire, dude. I can't remember his name. The one that was obsessed with the Black Cross. It was a great fucking character villain.
But you would take that over Lost Boys?
I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know. I don't know. Don't put me on this one. No, I don't know. I wouldn't take it over Lost Boys. But.
Some interesting answers from people, though. We got...
but you know, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird, by the way. Somebody actually just said it in the chat. I don't know who said it, but Cody actually, my brother, Mike's friend, said the same thing. He was like, Underworld. But I was like, it's really hard to put Underworld, and she's sexy as fuck.
It's both a vampire and a werewolf movie, so it can't count.
Yeah, you can't put them in there. But yeah. It's a great fucking flick. Okay, so we got the votes in.
Okay.
And Courtney's got the perfect fucking gift. He's got pretty much Kiefer Sutherland going like this.
So it's Lost Boys then. That's what that makes me think. I mean, yeah,
it's pretty much like you think that you have to. Like, you think that I need to come here to McDonald's? I can go to Burger King, bitch.
You're sort of stuck at your job. Option 1.
Option 1 is a 44.
Mm-hmm.
And option 2 is 78.
Wow. The Lost Boys wins, guys. Not a surprise. Not a surprise.
Nope.
But
I think a lot of people wanted that to happen.
We had a werewolf versus a werewolf. We had a vampire versus a vampire. We had a 1 seed versus a 3 seed. We had a 1 seed versus... itself versus a 3 seed, but 1 seed versus.
It was a mirror match for Mortal Kombat. It had to fight itself.
Thanks. So the final 4 is American Werewolf in London and Silver Bullet, the Lost Boys, and Fright Night. The championship is Silver Bullet versus the Lost Boys, and the winner, the greatest of all vampire and werewolf films, is officially the Lost Boys, as voted by you.
I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that.
I can't either.
That's a good choice. I think that's a solid choice. I think overall people would agree with that. So yeah, good fucking job, chat. Good job with the votes, man.
Lost Boys made its way through the vampire trenches, and then it made its way through the werewolf trenches, and it came out victorious. And you know what? I can't disagree with it either, man. I don't know. I'd have to look back at what mine would have been, but it could have been Lost Boys. Like I have no fucking qualms with that, bitch. I have no qualms with that.
It's really hard, man. It's really hard to fucking say one or the other. Like it's hard to say. Like I saw somebody mention Interview with the Vampire. Interview with the Vampire is a fucking great flick.
But it lost in the first round. I had it in there. It lost in the first round. So.
This was great, man. This was so fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
This was so cool. You guys are awesome for participating with us and voting, and it was awesome.
And as exciting as it is to culminate, and thank you, Vinny, by the way. Our buddy Vinny is the one who came up with Vampires with Werewolves, which is what we've been working on these brackets for the past month, based on Vinny's idea. And Vinny also helps out counting and shit like that. And Vinny and Courtney and Vanessa, thank you guys so much. You guys make this show what it is. Everybody hanging out here makes this show what it is. It's so fun that we've got this Friday Night Fights thing to do, and we'll be back next week again. But as exciting as it is to have an answer, the Lost Boys is the greatest. Next week we get to start brand new.
You know what I think?
I don't know what next week's going to be. What do you think it should be?
Yeah, I think it should be one. It should be a one-off, guys. I don't even think it should
Definitely a one-off. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's just a one-off. It's not gonna be another series like this. I feel like it should be Green Rangers versus fucking Red Ranger, bitch. So we can finally settle the debate.
That's one
Who's
round.
the best?
That's a single round.
I don't care. We can drag it out. Like,
And it's clearly the Red Ranger.
Mike, we can give scorecards.
It's
No,
it's clearly the Red Ranger. It's the Red Ranger.
It's clearly not, because not only did the Green Ranger come equipped with a fucking shield, he also came equipped with his own dragon sword. It's a dragon sword.
But he's a
not
better
normal
person.
T-Rex.
The Red Ranger's a better person. That's
I
what
know.
matters.
I feel like actually, speaking of horror though, like I feel like next week, we could do, we could do anything. Like I feel like we'll percolate a little bit and we'll come up with something really good. We could do demon movies, we could do zombie movies, whatever.
Music Man said, Jim Carrey versus Adam Sandler. For me, it's Jim Carrey, no doubt. No doubt.
Oh yeah.
But apparently that's a raging argument that's going on right now. I just saw on Twitter it's trending, Jim Carrey versus Adam Sandler. So that could be one we do. I don't know. But
I did see something that Courtney had said earlier about villains. He actually said, he said best villains of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2010s. And
oh yeah, I saw that.
Best. That's a good one too.
That's a tough one.
There's
too.
a lot of great fucking villains, man.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
The good news is, guys, Kevin Smith versus John Apatow, Mercurio said. The good news is that there's tons of franchises to put up against each other. So Friday night fights could go on for so long. And
just have Chucky versus Annabelle.
Oh God!
Chucky that ass. I hate Chucky, but he would whoop that ass.
Buffalo Sapsky says Richard Patrick, guitar player from Nine Inch Nails and singer of Filter. Do you wanna take my picture?
That's the thing.
I won't remember. He said they used to get high and ride the folding bridges from the pipes when on acid.
Shit.
That makes sense.
Damn.
That makes a lot of sense, Buffalo.
Good for them.
It does. It does. Seth Rogen versus Adam Sandler, Mario versus Sonic, Night of the Living Karens, maybe Ash versus Preacher, Wolverine versus Batman, disaster movies.
We could actually do Marvel versus DC or something. But listen. The point being, it's endless. It's ever nonstop expanding, like a wiener when it's hard. We can always do something cool. And there's so many great suggestions out there. We're going to come up with something good, though. I think that we're going to come up with something. I know that somebody's like, well, why don't you do Freddy Krueger? We've already done all those anyway. So, I mean, it's really hard to go back and touch those. I would like to give Pinhead some love, though. I'd like to do some Hellraiser. Because I feel like Hellraiser got fucked.
He got fucked by Child's Play, dude. Child's Play fucked Hellraiser up.
I know. That little motherfucker climbed up Pinhead's asshole and put his little wiener in and fucked him. But yeah, I would like to give some Hellraiser love. Yeah. There's also some fringe movies like Pumpkinhead and shit like that I feel like
Robert Kelly said Mike First Jet.
Okay.
And the loser is gone from the channel forever. He can never come back again.
Yeah, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a Vince McMahon fucking deal. You can never come back, Stone Cold. You can never come back, and then he shows up 2 weeks later. He's like, I'm the commissioner now, bitch.
But it'll be fun. But guys, if you guys did not get enough, tomorrow night, again, I know I said this earlier, but tomorrow night we're doing our top 2 Patreon streams. The link's down below if you guys want to check that out. We always get buck wild nasty with our Patreons, and we can let loose because it's not on YouTube. We can do whatever. So if you guys are interested in hanging out tomorrow night, doing the same thing, we're gonna get fucking weird. I'm looking forward to hanging out with all you guys tomorrow night. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, if you're not, you guys should.
Fuck you, Mercurio. Fuck you. All right, buddy. Hey, fuck you. That wasn't something you were supposed to answer, you dick. Sorry, he said J all day. It was not. You're not supposed to answer it.
Thanks. No, honestly, if you guys aren't a Patreon though, it'd be really swell. If you guys want to be one, definitely sign up. We do a Patreon live stream at the end of every month. We try to. I think we've not missed one, so it's pretty good. We also got a lot of other, options and some cool things if you become a Patreon. It'd be really awesome if you guys want to, hang out with us a little more. I know we're annoying and I know we're mediocre fun, but we're at least some fun. So definitely, maybe give it a consideration. But at the same time, if if it's just outside of your checkbook, don't worry about it. We're gonna be bringing these live streams for you guys. Friday Night Fights is gonna continue. And we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we are so honored and beyond belief that like fucking 286 of you fucking sexy fucks stayed in the chat.
Yes.
Awesome.
And Gypsy Warrior, you guys can request commentaries instead of reviews on that on that tier as well, for sure, absolutely. But we love you all, except for the ones that you guys who picked between me and Jay. That's a dickhead thing to do. Don't do that again. And well, what we're trying to say is
we're combined. We're the goddamn Megazord from Power Rangers. It doesn't really matter. Like you need both parts to fucking work.
Exactly. 100%, 1000% up the butthole, and get up the butthole. So
you got to ask your wife, ask your girlfriend, ask your boyfriend, whoever, if it's okay for you to put it in the butthole to explore one day.
You want to put it in my butt? Come on my Patreon.
Hey, yeah,
fans only.
Listen, yeah, like I've had a lot of vodka or whiskey or whatever, and I'm thinking that I want to put it in your ass tonight. Can I do that? Like, ask permission and then explore that area.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
This is weird.
But either way, if you guys don't do that, then we'll be back next week with another Friday Night Fights. But thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had an awesome Friday. We love spending our Friday nights with you.
Love you guys.
It's been a good fucking time. And sorry if we got too serious for a second there. Sometimes the world is a lot around us, and that's what happens. But we're all here to have fun, and we'll continue to do that no matter what. I promise you.
Show.
With our fucking faces. And if you're new to the channel, 9 p.m. tomorrow, you fuck. Skip that.
They knew about it. But, don't forget, asshole.
Well, every fucking face. If you guys are new here, then click subscribe if you're a biscuit fucker. But the rest of you, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for making our Fridays
guys.
awesome. And Godspeed. Stanley. Godspeed.